Okay, guys, can you hear me now? Hopefully you guys can hear me now. All right, good. Let's see here. No, not too much porn, sir. Not too much porn. Too many bots, though. Okay, so that one's still not going. Let's try to restart this. I gotta figure out... So it looks like, if I'm doing this right, it looks like I have to start the chat bot after I'm live. And it looks like I have to hit go live twice with the streamlabs here. Let's see. Okay, yeah, successfully connected. So the bot should work now. Let's see here. Try this. Bro, Bellanes is really, really strong. Congratulations on the Bellanes pull, man. That is awesome. Guess who decided to join us today? Puppy Cam is live. Shacky hadn't wanted to be in the room for a while. So I'm gonna have to try to not to get over enthusiastic on today's stream, I think. I need her to get used to this room again. She got really afraid on the summon streams. She didn't want to be up here with me for a few days, so. Okay, guys, so it looks like everything is set up. The bot is good. You can check your ranks, you can check your points, and Shacky, you can check your cookies. Alright, yeah, so Alfred, Bellanes is really strong. He's comparable to Rika, but honestly, he's probably a little bit better than Rika. They're both really close, but I don't have Bellanes, and so, you know, it could be the thing like the grass is always greener, but to me, I think Bellanes is probably a little bit stronger than Rika. Rick, what's up, bro? Haven't seen you in a while. How you doing? Man, imagine that view, racking up the points. OJ, so I actually, I cut my hair myself. It's still, I think most of the barbershops are still not open in California, but it's been like 115 degrees and I just couldn't handle the heat, so I do it myself. Alright guys, so I think we need to take this bot out for a little test drive. Right off the bat, I'm gonna do an ace thing here. We're going to do a little bit of a raffle. If I can remember how to. Here it is, giveaway. Okay. So we're going to make this really cheap, guys. Hey, Tier Gaming, how you doing? So just so you guys know, the way this is set up is you earn 50 points an hour for chilling in stream. You earn 50 points an hour, so we're going to make this raffle just cost 5 points. It's only going to be one raffle entry per person. And we're going to open the giveaway. So guys, whoever wins this raffle can just pick the next 10 minutes of content, whether you want me to do a dungeon run, RTA, whatever it is you want me to do. So the bot just explained how you would enter it. You just type !raffle. The X has to be 1. I set the maximum tickets to 1. So if you want to enter and you can just drive the stream, basically, you pick the next 10 minutes of content. Like I said, we made this one really cheap. It's only 5 points to enter. Just kind of giving the bot a test drive, basically. And I'm gonna run it out. What I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna go do one RTA match right now. So that way those of you who haven't been in stream before you get the 5 minutes, you'll actually have enough points after You'll get it. Please don't be one of these nights, man. Please don't fight with me all night, Air Server. Hey, Rahul, how you doing, bro? But yeah, so what we're going to do, I'm going to do one RTA match, and that'll give us enough time for those of you who are chilling on stream to get enough points to enter the raffle. Man, I was one unlucky proc away from G2 this afternoon, and then I lost a couple fights right after that. Tariq, bro, what is up? Thank you, sir, for the super chat. Tariq, really appreciate it, man. That is very, very awesome of you. I'm going to try not to be quite as loud tonight. I don't want to scare Shaki out of the room. She really got kind of afraid when I did the summon sessions. But bro, I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Totalk, how you doing, man? Morgan, hey, what's going on? Rahul, yeah, I've been finally getting some use out of the bub. Velajul really did make him fit much better into my comp, and that's it's amazing how much of a difference one monster can make for another monster, but they just synergize really well. All right, I don't think the battle will start soon. There we go. So I got all the ranks set up, but let's see. Tariq, Challenger 3. Tariq, that's interesting. Should have been a different rank, I thought. Okay, so we're going against Andy at G2, so I'm going to take the open with Tyrannus. Imagine that view, bro! Thank you for the super chat. Imagine that view says, I smashed the like button, did you? And yeah, guys, if you're enjoying the stream, please remember to hit that like button. It makes a huge difference. As far as YouTube promoting our content, it really helps the creators out, so I really do appreciate it. If you smash that like button. And I think we're going to go ahead and draft the Velajul and Vigor. And imagine that view, bro. Really, seriously, appreciate the super chat. Thank you very much, man. Oh, he yanks the Bulwark on me. That's kind of tough. All right. So he's got no immunity. I want Ciara. I can't bring in the Bub because he's got the Ganny. And that would, I kind of have to ban that Bulwark, so I think we're going to take the Lauren. And I think we're going to, if I take the Rika, and it kind of forces him over to immunity. I don't have Molly Totalk. Tariq, you haven't been playing as much. How come, bro? But your DB12 is better than your GB11. Okay, so maybe I'm going to run over, after this RTA fight, I'm going to run over and run through a couple of GB12 options to see if you're able to make any of those. And then, ooh, that's a filthy combo. He's going to ban my Tyrannus. He is going to ban my Tyrannus. How do I leave him with the Bulwark, though? Man. I have to do it. He's got me. That's a nice combo. That's a nice team he's got. All right, let's take the extra HP here. But yeah, so I think I'm gonna run over and do a couple of GB12 teams runs after this, and that'll give people a time to earn enough points to enter the giveaway, and then we are gonna let somebody drive stream for a few minutes. Finally built Naomi and Razevelg. Nice, bro. I still haven't gotten a chance to test Naomi. I want to, but I haven't actually done it yet. Dude, 4 to 5 minutes. That is that's excessive. That's really excessive. Kratz, what's up, man? How you doing? Oh. The Icarus is faster, isn't she? The Icarus is faster. Oh, man, the Lauren's gone. And it procs. That hurt. Dude. Oh, man. Hey, Combo, how you doing? What's going on? All right. Gotta get rid of this Icarus if we can. Some stuns, maybe? Okay, this should get rid of the Icarus. Nice. I am gonna take the immunity. And we're going to work on this Bulwark a little bit before I buff up. Can we get the double stuns right here? All right, we're gonna split the damage a little bit. Guys, I'm falling a little behind on chat, but I'm gonna catch back up in a minute. So if I don't answer your message, bear with me just a moment. Oh crap, that hurt. All right, he's full stack, so we got to do this. Can we get a stun or a sleep? Either way, we cannot. All right, this is gonna hurt because he ventilated that Harmonia. I think he's gonna go after the Vigor. Nope, he's going after the Rika. Actually, that's not bad. Okay, that could have been worse. That could have been worse. No, we can't use that yet. So the Ganny's going to reset the Rika here, I would assume. No, he does the Vigor. Okay, that could be all right. That could be all right. Oh, I needed that strip. Hey, Altair, what's up, man? How you doing? All right, let's just do this. Let's go for it. Oh, I didn't get there. That's not good. That's not good. Oh, that proc. That proc wrecked me. Alright. Heal block you. Give me a stun. No stun. Crap. That freaking Harmonia proc. The Bulwark acts before the Vela, but the Harmonia does not, so let's just hit the Harmonia. Ooh. Oh! Oh my god! I misclicked! I misclicked! I hit his fucking skill 2! I hit the skill 2 and it didn't register, and that's gonna cost me the match right there. Dude, I cannot believe that shit. I hit his skill 2, that was GG. I hate it when that happens. That happens to me. Oh, that pisses me off so much. That pisses me off so much. I probably would have won this. That was the difference between a win and a loss right there. Fuck that. Fucking bullshit. Try not to do that on stream. That was a little bit of temper there. Sorry, guys. Shacky, I'm sorry, puppy. I'm sorry. Oh, come here, baby. I'm sorry, baby girl. Oh, man. Yeah, I usually try not to do that on stream, but man, I'm hot about that right now. That one pissed me off a little bit. Yeah, nah. I was channeling my inner ace right there, guys. Channeling my inner ace. Okay, we're going to take a break from RTA because I am steamed right now. Oh, that is such BS. I swear, man. I hate it when that happens. But it is what it is. I could have gone slower. That's my fault. It really is. I could have gone slower and made sure the skill highlighted. Now Shacky's all afraid. I'm sorry, Shacky. It's okay, puppy. It's okay. It's okay, Shacky. Alright, guys. So let's, I said we'd do a little bit of GB12. Let's do that instead. Whoops, we did our Guild War already. It's okay, Shaquila. Alright, I guess we'll turn off the puppy cam. I think Shacky's camping over here with me for now. Alright, so this, I don't know what that mess is. Yeah, Kratz. Oh, man. I get pretty steamed usually, but oh, I was boiling on that one, man. I was boiling after that. That was like the whole difference in the match right there from one misclick. And that can be the difference in your season, honestly. That one loss could wind up being the difference between making rank. You never know. So your GB12 is Sig, Fran, Lauren, Naomi, and Crow. Sig, Fran, Lauren, Naomi, and Crow, yeah. So one guy that's really, really good in GB12 is going to be the Wind Barbarian King, if you have him. Now, the team that I've been kind of messing around with was a Savannah team, but there's another team you can build with lower rune requirements. And the runes I have on these guys right now are a little bit higher, but you don't need the higher rune requirements on them, including the Lucian. He doesn't need to be anywhere near as strong as mine is. If I can remember the team. So it's going to be him, Crow, this Lauren, and then I have to remember who the last one was. Morgan, actually, I told you to message me in Discord, actually, but I can do it here in just a moment. Actually, let me all right, so let me put this team in, and then I'm gonna get caught up on chat, and then Morgan, you will tell me your Discord name, and we'll get caught up there as well. I have one. She's not ruined right now. I don't think it was Yen I was using. I'm trying to remember. Oh, it's Fran. Obviously, it's is it Fran? No, it was a fairly free-to-play friendly team, so it might have been Fran. Doesn't seem like it would be Fran, though. Seems like it should be something that does a little bit more damage. Hey, thanks, Garb. I appreciate that. Yeah, well, so the thing with, we can just throw in Yen for now, but I think it was like a more free-to-play, or it was, I don't want to say free-to-play, but it was like, it allowed for easier rune requirements. I don't think it was Yen, but I mean, Yen will work in this team, obviously. Orochi would work in this team. All the monsters you guys mentioned, honestly, would work in this team. I was just trying to remember if there was a different option as well. Naomi would work here as well, Tariq, yeah. Mine is not ruined, but she would work. So the thing with Naomi is I always found her damage to be a little bit disappointing. I have other options that scale better than her. As Imagine That View said, obviously the rune requirement being lower is a big difference. So for me, with the runes that I have available, monsters like Argon are going to scale damage much better. For me, there's a lot of better monsters. Naomi's multipliers are just really low. But she is, as far as like an early game or even an early mid-game team, she's a really good option. Okay, so I missed a bunch of chat above. Let me get caught back up. So Totok said Shaki's still awake. She is. She's now over by me. I scared her when I got angry at RTA. And Rahul, glad you were able to make the stream, bro. So Rick, you've been busy working. Yeah, bro. So you went back to the office, Rick. I hope they're keeping everything safe for you over there. And then Imagine That View. So you're running Naomi and you have a 120 GB12 team. Nice. So then, yeah, you can see she would have worked about as well as the end did in my team right here, it looks like. Actually, let me see what my best time was on this one. Oh, it was the Sigmarus. That's what it was. It was the Sigmarus. That's what I couldn't remember. But Sig is not ruined right now, so we're not going to be able to use Sig. Vigor is also fun in this team, by the way, guys. Vigor is actually pretty nice. He gives you some sustain and crit resistance and an extra defense break. Let's see here. So Combo, how you doing, bro? Danny, what's going on? You're doing DB12 faster than GB12. That's pretty crazy. My DB12 is, so I did get rank like 50 on DB12. I'll show you guys that team, but it's not stable. And so it's not one that I can run. My stable team right now is kind of slow. It's like a minute 15, I think. Alfred, oh, dude, you changed an 18 crit to attack percent. That hurts, bro. That hurts. Yeah, Rahul. So Ace and I think we've had a lot more overlapping streams. I wasn't able to stream for the past week, so tonight's stream will be shorter. Because I hadn't been able to stream for a while and I got the bot all set up. I wanted to do one stream, like a short stream, and at least just kind of get the bot rolling. Altair, it looks like you figured out the SIG, yeah. Vigor does help for a save for GB12. Jorge, I'm not sure what you mean by elephant light. If you mean like the light elephant, I don't have him built. Yeah, Danny, the wind BK is on crit damage. So this is the wind BK. It looks like he actually still needs another artifact, but these are the runes. But like I said, for this team, guys, you really don't need to match the runes that I have or anywhere close to the runes I have. For these monsters, this team will definitely work on lower runes, or you could always swap out the Vigor for Fran just for a little more sustain. A monster like Argon would actually work really well here. So would yeah, Marble, Jorge, Marble. I never built Marble. Now one monster that works really nice here is the Savannah. So the Lucian actually isn't going to fit as well. I needed to take Lucian out. But if you guys happen to have Savannah, so Rahul, it can one-shot with, I checked it earlier, I need 8 fight sets. But he does have a lot of room to grow. Like his artifacts are kind of garbage and he's at 100 crit rate. So if I drop the crit rate or if I give him better artifacts, then he can one-shot the waves. But as he's built right now, he needs 8 fight sets. I'm planning on starting to... I really haven't actually tested out much on either GB12 or DB12 yet. So sometime either in the next couple of days or if I don't have time the next week, I'm going to buy an FRR ticket and I'm going to start to really work on these 2 dungeons. So far, I've just been kind of like throwing in random monsters or just copying teams that other people have come up with. There goes the air server again. That's the next big thing I really got to figure out is why air server keeps crashing on this computer. So by the way, for those of you who came into the stream late, we are running a little raffle, and I was just giving a little bit of time for people to earn raffle tickets. So I'm going to repost the raffle right now. And if you guys want to enter the raffle, you're going to get to drive the stream for 10 minutes. It's a very low cost. So in this stream, you're going to be earning 50 points per hour. It's 5 points every 6 minutes for chilling in stream. And Tariq, bro, thank you for the super chat, man. Contribution to FRR, bro. Seriously appreciate the super chat. Shakila, come here, baby. It's okay, puppy girl. Come here. I'm trying not to yell. Oh, poor Shaky. Come here. Sit, baby girl. Sit. Come here. Take the cookie. Okay. Tariq, bro, seriously appreciate the super chat, man. Thank you very much. And Shaky thanks you too, even though she's a little skittish. I gotta get another... I think I need to move the puppy cam over here now because she's like too afraid when I raise my voice. It's okay, Shackers. It's okay. So here's the DB12 team. So we got rank 61. I was just messing around with this a little bit, testing out kind of some different teams. And so we'll run this one out so you guys can see how this works. So we need our third route, and then we need our Lapis. And I will tell you, this team probably has some room to grow. This team could definitely go faster. But what I don't see is this team being stable. I was trying to figure out a way to make it stable, and I'm just not there. I just don't see how we can make it stable. Ooh. As I said that, I think I just got an idea. But let me find... Oh, my Lapis is rep, so she's going to be here. You tried this team, did you really, bro? Tariq, man, I would actually have fun making a channel with the girls, but they're old now. They can't... Like, they're really well trained, but they just can't do that many tricks because they're older. Shacky's got a bad hip. One of these days, though, in Discord, like, I'll show off some of the photos of some of the other dogs that we rescued when we were living in Mexico. We used to rescue a dog like every probably 6 months or so, get them healthy, and then adopt them out in San Diego. Single route, double tarks. I'm not sure, Rahul. I only have one tark built. I did try double route crow, and that did not work nearly as well as the triple routes. But what I am wondering is, I'm just kind of curious here if we could do this. I wonder if this could work. Well, actually, Barbara would be better here, wouldn't she? Yeah, Barbara would be better. I need to switch out to the Barbara. We'll try this with Barbara, and the other one I want to try it with also is Veligul. So the basic concept here, I think it's pretty straightforward. We're using the Lapis to reduce the attack bar of the side towers so that they don't give the boss immunity. Matt, I probably wouldn't, to be honest. That, you know, Sean B does this full time. I still am negative on my channel. And I work a day job, 55 hours a week, basically, right now. My hours have gone down during COVID. Next year, my hours will probably go back up. And, I mean, that's a little bit too much to run a second account, honestly. Thing is, I'm still a player first, and I mean, I do the YouTube channel because it's fun and it gives me the opportunity to help people, but at the end of the day, I'm still a player. So if I were to do a beginner account, I would have to just, like, not play my account or there wouldn't be enough time. And even then, I don't even think I'd have enough time to do a beginner account because that's a lot more interactive. It's not just... you know, like this account, I can just farm. Like if I'm working or I'm doing whatever, you just press a button and you farm. But a beginner account, you're much more interactive with. I mean, that's a really kind of full-time thing. So, yeah, to be honest, I don't see that as something that's likely to happen. Yeah, Tariq, it used to be a lot more. It's been, well, you know, I mean, honestly, it's probably more like 40, 45 right now. It's down a lot. It used to be 65-ish a week, probably. But that was because I traveled for work, and so I spent a lot of time on the road. The Ralks are very low, Alfred, but I do have 2 accuracy sets on the light homunculus. Yeah, Rahul, I said that at the start of that fight, actually, that Barbara would be better. That's who I'm looking for right now. I don't know if maybe you're a little behind on the stream also, that could be. So the light homunculus, we're in double accuracy fight. So that gives her 84 accuracy, which is more than she needs. The Ralks are actually only at 22 and 18 accuracy. So that's going to be 32 and 38. And then the Lapis is at 65, which is exactly what she needs. I don't have Ikaru, Diego. I think the Veligul here, guys, I honestly think Veligul might make this team stable. It won't give me the crazy times, but, you know, Veligul is going to give me strip. He's going to do some damage. He gives me AoE cleanse and immunity. I could actually see the Veligul working pretty well here. So that's the next one I'm going to try. I just wanted to try the Barbara first. The only problem is, obviously, I use Veligul a lot in PvP, and I'm not sure if he's faster than my light homunculus or not, so I might need to speed her up. Hey, Mr. Ruam, how you doing? What's going on, man? Yeah, this one's gonna be a fail, I think. Oh, man, congratulations, Tariq. So are you staying... I know you said it was going to be bigger and nicer, but are you staying in the same city? Are you moving to a new place? Like, well, a new place, obviously. I mean, a new city. Oh, wait. We might get it. Oh, if she just hit the dragon. Hey, Putra, how you doing? Same city, nice. All right, let's try this. I wonder if this would be stable. Papa Panda, if you're talking about in RTA, yeah, it would. I mean, but you'd have to get all those monsters through. If you just mean in arena, then that should work fine as well. But there's a lot of different. I guess you have to give me context so I know what area you're talking about. Team Mario, so Copper at 51k is probably okay for like low G1. But I don't know if he'd be good even for like mid G1 anymore. Just with artifacts, it's kind of hard to say. Well, it's going to win. The question is, how fast was it? Imagine that view. Honestly, I mean, there's other teams you could build that are slower, but if you're looking for speed teams, Raux are where it's at right now. Doesn't mean they'll always be where it's at, but right now there's really nothing better than Raux, and they're free to play, and you can build them in Dimensional Hole. Okay, yeah, this is not the team. This is not the team. I mean, it's gonna pass, but this is not the team. So Totalk, we have two strippers. We have the Light Homunculus and Velajul both strip. Granted, the Velajul accuracy is gonna be 30%, so that's pretty low. But the Light Homunculus is max accuracy. This is the team, though. There's really nothing that just... RoboKit, so the Light Homunculus does a lot more than Lisa does. They both have strip. They both have the kind of team-up sort of function, but the Light Homunculus is also going to give you attack buff and shield. So it's funny, I was actually thinking about Covenant this morning, Mr. Ruom, but the problem is I use him in Light Kairos, and his AI is just terrible. So when it works, it will help you, but it's just not going to be consistent. Yeah, Veramos is really the best team to get yourself started with in this dungeon. See, we missed two strip chances right there. Might still pass. Nope, it failed. And this is the problem with this team is, like I said, it's just not stable. It's about 70%, 70-80%. Gives you super fast runs when it does, but it's definitely not stable. Yeah, guys, this is not like my team. This is just me showing a team. I definitely have other teams that are fine. Morgan! Bro, thank you for becoming a channel member, man. That is awesome of you. Thank you very much, Morgan. I really appreciate you becoming a channel member. Also, please mention... Oh, and... man. Oh, now I feel bad because I was about to tell you to message me in Discord, and I have to give you your points also, and I completely spaced it. So Morgan, Morgan, you are Tiki Torch, right? Rahul, so like I said, I've got better teams. This is just a speed team. This is just going for rank basically. So this team is rank 61 right now. Obviously, you can run these gimmick teams as well. Bethany's a monster that I plan on playing around with later. Elsharion is definitely going to be a lot. There's better options for me than Elsharion. Okay, let me see here. So here. Yeah, so I mean, if you guys want to see a more stable team, I can show you that too. Like I said, I was really just showing you this because it's kind of a fun speed team. Oh, one proc would have been a lot faster. So there's quite a few teams that I do plan to test out. I want to test some stuff out with Bethany, some more stuff with Tattoo. But as far as just like a general safer team, basically, you just pump in Vertihile. No, not that one. No, I need the faster one, right? Yeah, it's the faster one. Ah, man, it gets hard to find monsters, guys. Where's my other Verdi? Or is he out? Maybe he's out? No. Oh, where is he? This is the same one. This is the slow one. I should have a faster one. There he is. Found him. Okay. And then we need the, yeah, that Lauren. There you go. So we can run this and it would be a lot more stable. Morgan, by the way, I have added your points from the, I got too many windows going on at once. Okay. So Morgan, I added the points from the account review to your account. If you want to check your points, you will see them. And thank you again for becoming a channel member, bro. I really appreciate it. Also added I am adding your supporter role right now. So you're all set up in Discord. Alright, let's see. Did I miss anything here? Black Nova, bro, what's going on, man? Yeah, the stream started really late tonight. We were having a guild meeting to prepare for Siege. I'll probably stream again once or twice more this week. I also have the Cali Chloe Covenant video. Whoa, that route just went crazy. Did you guys see that? He hit like 6 times right there. But yeah, so I have the Cali Chloe Covenant video that's already recorded. I just need to edit it, so that one will probably be out in about 2 days. I do want to test a couple of things with the Dragon, so I'm probably going to do members only stream sometime in the next week. And the only reason I'm doing that, guys, it's not something I plan on doing on a regular basis. The only reason I'm doing that is so that I can, just because, so it allows me to control chat and focus a little bit more. And then I probably won't make it public because there will be more downtime. But if you guys want to see the stream, just and you're not a channel member, just message me in Discord and I'll send you a link to it. I'll leave the stream unlisted. So again, you don't have to be a member to see the stream. It's more just to control chat. Just so I don't get, you know, just so that I can, so I don't fall behind on chat, basically. So Fat Trong, I wouldn't say Lapis is OP, but she's interesting for Dragons B10. or B12, excuse me, because she has the ability to reduce the attack bar of the side crystal that cleanses the or that gives the dragon immunity. That's the one that matters. And she does it on her skill 1, so you don't have to target that crystal. But she's just not consistent enough. When she goes with her skill 2 or she gets resisted, the run is usually going to fail. So it was just something I was testing out. And I legitimately, the first run I did with that team, I got rank 82. And I was like, wow, did I find something great here? And then a couple runs later, I got like rank 61. But then it started failing a lot. So it wasn't really worth continuing with. So Diego, I mean, you definitely want to have 100 crit rate, but the more important thing is that you survive. So if you have enough sustain, then the 80 crit rate's probably fine. You want to make sure that your Ralks can take a hit, and you want to make sure you have some sustain. Those are the main things. Diego, so I have a slow vertihile also, and I ran them both. And what I found is that with the slow vertihile, I wasn't able to lap enough, which is why I'm running the faster vertihile. Basically, it's not so much that he's running before the Ralks, it's that he's lapping on the mid-boss, so he's fast enough that with his own attack bar boost, he can lap the mid-boss, and that way I don't get skill reset. So imagine that view. I had another team that I tested, which I'll actually show you guys that team as well, that involved Teor and Poseidon. That team I was using Sigmarus, and it worked really well, actually. That one got like a 50-second run. The big thing is it wasn't speed tuned. So again, it kind of comes back to me waiting to do that FRR ticket so I can test some of these combinations out, but it was really interesting. Which runes to use on 2A Vigor for PvP? You want to go Violent Will, Xzandro. And crit rate matters a lot. Crit damage does not matter as much with him because he scales to HP, but crit rate matters a lot. So like mine is on speed, crit rate, HP. But he's got a lot of HP and subs. No, my Spectra is not 2A'd Black Nova, and I don't feel like he's worth 2A'ing. I think there's a lot of better options. He works for right now, but I think with the rune depth that I have, I wind up, long term, I'm not going to be using him. There's just better options out there. So it's not worth it for me to 2A him to use him as a stopgap. So you guys, this is why I used the faster vertihile. You can see it made a difference. The slower vertihile wound up failing. Actually, it might not fail, but it's right on the edge. No, it failed. So that's why I use the faster vertihile. Okay, so the other team I was running that was pretty interesting, and again, I was just kind of toying around with this, so it's not speed tuned. It definitely has a lot more work to be done. Which Galleon? I have to rune Sig real quick. Well, I can probably just use like Covenant or something. Sig adds a lot to this team though. He really does. Could we maybe use Chilling here? Chilling would be interesting actually. Okay, yeah, this is an interesting one. So Xzandro, crit damage applies to HP damage. It's a question of opportunity cost. So you can only put so many stats on a rune. And if you put, let's say, 63% HP versus 80% crit damage, for a monster that scales to HP like Vigor, the difference is about 2,000 damage. overall for his skill 3, and if you compare it, you know, for that 2,000 less damage you're doing, you just gave yourself an extra, you know, 8,000 HP. So for a bruiser type, I would rather my monster be tankier in that case, and you know, he does 2,000 less damage, but he's tankier. So for me, that's a better build. Yeah, this isn't the team that I used before. Sig was definitely in that team, and he makes a big difference. I wonder if Stella might have been in that team. Man, I really can't remember. I can't remember now because I ran this team. I actually might have it in chat history on Discord. I ran this team quite a bit, and it worked really well. So that was really slow. That felt like about a minute 20. No, Alfred, the chilling stripped the immunity is what it was. There had to have been some turn cycling in it. I'm sure there was some turn cycling. You know what? Actually, that's what it was. I think it might have been this. Might have been this. I've done so many different teams, guys. It's hard to remember. I had one water team. I know I was like really shocked when it was working. I hadn't expected it to work, and then it did. I think I told somebody what it was in Discord, though. I'm going to try and check the Discord history. Yeah, Julie has an accuracy lead. So the thing with Julie that you have to remember is that perfect AI only works if you clear each wave in one rotation. Otherwise, your skills get out of order. And so Julie's not going to be reliable unless you can clear the waves reliably in one rotation. Yeah, Matthew, this team can definitely derp. This is not my team. I'm just demoing different teams. This is not like my actual team. Hey Ellie, how you doing? So I don't see Julie really doing anything in this dungeon. There's just no way that you're going to reliably clear, I don't think, those waves. And then Lucian, of course, having attribute disadvantage, he can glance and just not do enough damage. Let me see if I can find what the other team was, because it was very reliable. Lucian is basically, in these dungeons, Lucian is just a gimmick monster to get top times, but he's not actually a... he's not actually a like a reliable option that you could use. See, I still want to test Water Chun-Li. I don't think Water Ryu is going to do much here. Sue is kind of interesting. Jay, my Spectra is not 2-8 or ruined, and it's not a monster I plan to build. So, and again, guys, you have to remember, I'm just throwing in monsters. None of these monsters are actually, none of these monsters are speed-tuned. So this is not like what any final team would look like. I'm just demoing different teams right here. But this is not like, again, this is not what these final teams would look like. Okay, I just found the team. Let's see. Yeah, so it was Poseidon, Teor, Spectra, double route. That's what it was. So I would just have to ruin the Spectra. Elsharion just doesn't do enough. Pang would be a better option than Elsharion. But as far as the speed team goes, neither Elsharion nor Pang I don't expect either of them to be in the final running for any kind of speed team, honestly. So if you're farming the elemental rifts, you're really gonna get more of them through crafting than you are actually dropping. So you're gonna farm the fire rift to craft fight runes, because then you're gonna have all the fire crystals that you need to craft them. But as far as the accuracy runes, I've actually never crafted any. I only have a very small handful. Basically every accuracy rune I have is being used right now. So I don't remember which crystals you need to farm the accuracy runes. Okay, I'm going to rune the Spectra real quick. I guess I'll replay this for you guys one more time, but I'm going to rune the Spectra real quick. That team was better than this one. Just because the Spectra is going to give you big boss damage as well. And it has attribute advantage. Oh, Mario, you asked a question. Yeah, Mario, I agree. Ager would work as well. I thought you asked a question above, and I missed it. Maybe not. Tariq, I have not used Ken yet. I built him... Well, that's not true. I built him, and I tested him out, but I only tested him for about 5 minutes. And it just wasn't working with what I had built. Okay, this is already lost, so we'll just end that run. So the thing is, if you're looking for strip, it has to be skill 1 strip. Anything that's not skill 1 strip is not going to be stable. I will tell you guys that right now. Even skill 1 strip is not super reliable, but if you're playing to strip the boss, then you're basically going to need to use either Pang or Chilling, so that you're doing a skill 1 strip. Other than that, you probably want to be looking at like just using immunity for a longer fight. Jay, I would think you could replace Tyron, but again, these are not stable teams. These are not teams I'm recommending. I was just kind of showing you guys some different options. But none of these teams are teams that I've like actually gone through and ruined and tested and theory crafted and all that. So I'm gonna do I'm gonna rune the Sigmarus real quick, and then that'll be kind of the last one. Then we're gonna close the raffle and we're gonna start letting people drive the stream a little bit. So let's pull up Swap right here. So to enter the raffle, you just type, actually, here. Search depth is basically, the higher the search depth, the more different builds it's going to check. Yeah, the Pro is crazy, guys. The Pro is so awesome. It's insane. I absolutely love the Pro. So the max entries for this first raffle is just 1, guys. I made it very inexpensive. It's 5 points, which is 6 minutes for hanging out on the channel. It's only 5 points. Mark Angelo, if you are on the stream, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for helping the channel grow. I really appreciate it. Okay, we've got a rune set. Let's see. We can do Revenge, Enhance. Kind of like the Violent Enhance. That'll help the team out a little bit. Let me see if I can do a Vile Accuracy, though. That would help the team out more. Yep, we got some builds on Vile Accuracy. Here we go. That's perfect. So we're going to put Sig in Vile Accuracy. Matthew, because Sig has that AoE freeze. Alright, so we're going to take Accuracy Skill 2. Hey Snoopy, how you doing? And the other accuracy is slot 4 crit damage. Sig should need accuracy for his freeze. Oh, thank you, Diego. I thought I put a minimum 153 speed. Yeah, I thought I had the minimum 153 speed. Thank you, sir. So we're gonna take, let's see here, this build. I think I would have noticed before I actually put the runes on, but who knows? I think I would have noticed once the runes were actually on, though. Okay, we need 14 speed. Did I not switch to Vio? I did. We got to go by sub-property. 14 speed, 8 defense. Then for this one, we need 5 speed. Just got to be this right here. Nope, it's actually this one right here. For the slot 6, we need attack percent with 21 defense percent. And then for the Vile 1, we need 22 crit rate, which is this one with 6 crit damage. There we go. 86, 20 accuracy. That looks really slow. This says 153. Did I have simulate rune simulate on? I did not. Why is this supposed to be 153? Well, I bet you it's a different accuracy too. That's what it is. Okay. So we go accuracy 2 and 336 HP flat. No, it is this one. So the Vio 3 should be 14 speed. The accuracy 4 might be different. Crit damage 21 speed. There we go. There we go. Now our speed's correct. Now we're good. Nice, Matthew. Yeah, so my Sig is not skilled up. I don't use him very often. But this is just kind of like testing out different stuff. The fact that he's not skilled makes a big difference as far as the damage he does and obviously the cooldowns and everything else. Well, that was really nice. That one went really fast. Let's see if we have any kind of artifacts for him. Damage received from wind doesn't help us. Wow, this is garbage. Okay, can we do an attack artifact at least? Skill 1 crit damage. We need, what, skill 3 crit damage on him? Trust me, Black Nova, it does not always work like that. Okay, so it's the skill 2 crit damage really that we want. So let's look for skill 2 crit damage. Here we go. This one is it. And damage dealt by attacking together. That'll work as... No, yeah, that'll work as well. There we go. Let's power that up. I'll tell you what, this could turn into a really nice Ralk artifact. I might have to steal this and put it on a Ralk. If it keeps hitting damage by attacking together... Oh, okay, never mind. Alfred, yeah, so you do need accuracy on your Sigmarus. Matthew, I would say it kind of depends. Wow, this thing rolled like crap. I mean, at least it wasn't expensive, but this thing rolled really, really bad. This is terrible. Hi, Shacky. Well, the attack increasing effect was nice. Skill 2 crit damage, but I'm not wasting that on this artifact. So, that's definitely not getting stolen for a route. That thing's pretty garbage. This one... yeah, there's nothing we can do with that. This is utter garbage. That one we can just sell. I don't know what we'll do with that one. Skill 2 recovery. I think I saved this one because of the bomb damage. What was I about to say to you? Oh, sorry, Matthew. It depends on if your Sig is dying. If he's not dying, then go for the attack. If he's dying, then go for the HP. Is it worth farming SF8 and PC8 for artifacts? Mark, yes. It is worth farming them enough to put artifacts on your... Like, for example, I'm just throwing this garbage artifact on my Sig right now to get an extra 58 attack. This artifact is one that you could drop in SF8 or PC8, and it's going to give you that extra attack. So it is worth farming them. It's not worth farming them excessively. You want to farm them just enough to get artifacts on your dungeon monsters, basically. Jay, I do not have any other accounts at all, just my one on Global. I did World Boss, right? Yeah, okay. All right, so while we run this team, so we're going to replace this with Sig. While we run this team, we are going to close and draw the raffle, and the winner of the raffle is going to drive the stream for the next 10 minutes. And then we'll do a couple more raffles, and I'll let you guys drive the stream, so you just pick whatever content we do. Q&A, dungeons, RTA, arena, whatever it is you want to see. I can just show you monsters, like it'll be your call. So, guys, if anybody else wants to enter the raffle, I'm giving you to the end of this dungeon run, and after this dungeon run, I'm closing the raffle. Ooh. Okay, this did not work at all. Am I slow or... No, the SIG's 153, right? Yeah, the SIG's 153. Did I use the wrong routes? Shaquilla! Oh, shit. Oh, Shaky just knocked over a light. Hang on, guys. Shaky, it's okay, puppy. It's okay. It's okay. Let's put you on puppy cam. Come here, Shaky. Come on, it's okay. Go to bed. Okay. Okay, shake. Give me the other one. Good girl. Wait. Okay. Okay, wait. Here you go. Catch. Oh, that's not a good catch. Shaquilla. Catch. She's old, guys. Cut her some slack. She's old. All right. So let's do this. Let's do this. Let's bring in a Rauk and a Galleon. Be the last one, and then we will. Galleon, how fast are you? 259. That'll work. Okay. Oh, she's my girl, man. She is my girl. All right. So Papa Panda, can Nemesis runes let someone cut if your team has matching combat speeds? Yes, they can. That's the whole point of Nemesis runes, is to allow you to cut. Diego, bro, good luck for your summoning session on the 19th. That is a huge session, man. So good luck. I really hope you get something awesome. Flank, it looks like you entered the raffle, so you're good. Actually, Flank, I don't see you in the raffle, so you might not have enough points. You just had to be in stream for 5 minutes, basically. So by now, you probably can enter it, but you're not in it yet. Matthew, man, that's awesome. Thank you for the subscription. I appreciate, or for the sub. I appreciate it. Okay, guys, at the end of this run, and this was another fail, so yeah, this team was no good. The SIG didn't work. But at the end of this run, we are closing the raffle and moving on. I wonder if the Poseidon's ruined. He might be missing runes. I don't know. So the Tayor's ruined. Sig's ruined. Oh, Poseidon's not even in there. There you go. That's the problem. Poseidon needed to be in there. I think it wasn't... well, it doesn't matter. We're done with this team anyway, guys. I am going to be doing a lot more theory crafting on FRR. This was just showing you guys like some of the different teams that I've tried out. Obviously, if any of them had worked, you would have seen a video on it already. Is it worth farming Lumel? So Conbo, yes, it is. Lumel is not quite as good as Alunia. But whichever of the two, like if you can't do Alunia, then you should do Lumel. Stellar, it looks like you just missed it. Okay, we are going to pick a winner, but we're going to do more raffles, so don't worry about that. Guys, I'm going to open another raffle after this. I mean, it's only driving the stream for 10 minutes, so I'm not going to reopen it. We're going to pick the winner because we ran this one for a long time. So Papa Panda, you have won the first raffle, sir. You can tell me what content you'd like to see for the next 10 minutes. And I'm going to go ahead and reopen the next raffle. Okay, for this next raffle, we're going to allow a max ticket, a max of 3. And we're going to set a timer on this one for 10 minutes. So the raffle will actually end at the end of Papa Panda's win. So there we go. We're going to open the giveaway and we're going to see what Papa Panda said. Nice, Templar. Papa Panda, are you still here? Or has Papa Panda left? Hey, Sky. Oh, I'm sorry, Sky. You said, no, Perk said that Ace is getting mad at you. Oh, no, you're getting mad at Ace. What happened, Sky? So, Papa Panda, are you still here? If you're not still here, then we'll draw the next winner. Speed tuning a siege team. Odin, Bastet, Kali. Yeah, I can do that for sure, bro. Oh, I agree, Dane. Ace makes some awesome videos. Okay, so you would like to see Odin, Kali. Well, have a good night, Sky. I know it's got to be like 3 a.m. for you, so thanks for being in on the guild chat session earlier, and have a good night, Sky. Alright, where is it? Here's the swap window. Okay, so Papa Panda would like to see a speed team, a siege offense team, using Odin, Bastet, and Kali. So, in the optimizer... the bub is, I have not found a reliable siege team for the bub. I've got one that's kind of a gimmick, but it's really just a gimmick, and it's not a team I'd recommend. It's like something I did just to screw around with. So we're going to stick with the Odin, Kali, Bastet, because that one is very reliable. So Morgan, I think he wants offense, not defense, which is why he said the Odin, Bastet, Kali. So in RTA you can win with and sometimes because of bub, but in guild content it's pretty much only a win despite. Yeah, he just doesn't work very well in a 3-monster team because of that chance of him getting cut and things like that. At the end of the day, you pretty much want to be near 100% win rate when you're in guild content, whereas 52-53% is good in RTA. So the RNG in the Bub's kit is okay in RTA, but it's just not really okay in guild content. True, I agree, Morgan. Kamoon is solid on offense as well, but the Kali one is definitely much better on defense. The bub is Beelzebub, the Dark Demon. So let me just let me see if I have a defense. I think I just put in a Tyrannus defense. Yeah, so for something like this, you do this, you drop in the Odin. So we'll talk about how the team works first, and then we'll go ahead and speed tune it. Now, mine's not actually perfectly speed tuned. Oh, Papa Panda, good shout out on the Kings of War. So just so you guys know, the Aces of War family is expanding. We just opened our second guild, Kings of War. It's about 2/3 full now, guys. So we've got about 10 spots left. We're shooting for mid G1, like somewhere around rank 500 probably in Siege, and I think they've already gotten up to like rank 300 in Guild War, but we're shooting for like mid G1, try hard, non-farming. So if you guys are interested in joining the Kings of War Guild, make sure to mention myself or Ace in Discord. Okay, so here's the Odin Kali Bastet team. This team is great against Tyrannus. So, you know, Tyrannus is always built on defense. So your Kali just one-shots the Tyrannus. Your Odin goes ahead and finishes him off the second time. And then if you're really lucky, the Odin procs and you steal the immunity from the Recon. And then if you're really lucky, Recon doesn't strip Odin. There we go. Or he at least he only strips the attack buff. And so we'll go ahead now. We're just going to restack our Odin. We're going to kill the Tyrannus for... Actually, you know what? We'll go ahead and kill the Amarna this time. Because we can... That Tyrannus is already defense broken. So we're going to kill again. And our Odin is stacked up again. And then we're going to get our final kill over here. And we're just going to auto out. Now, obviously, this is kind of like a weird defense. This is not a normal Siege defense for me, guys. We took over... let me see here. Can we see the battle map? This is what our last siege looked like. So we ran out of defenses and we all just started throwing defenses in. So it was pretty rare for us. I don't think we've ever had to hold 32 bases before. But anyway, that was a good example though against using the against Tyrannus. That's one place where he works really well. Now another team, something like this, the Ophelia. So if you were to run this team right here, it's kind of the same thing. Whoops. And again, the whole concept of this is you need to make sure you know that your Kali can kill something first. And if you're not sure your Kali can kill something first, then you can use the Kali to stack instead. So in this case, let's say I wasn't confident that Kali could kill the Iris. Now the Iris is the true threat over there. So I'm going to go ahead and just use the Kali to stack the Odin instead, and now the Odin will kill the Iris. Now, we didn't get the defense break on the Xingshi, but see, it doesn't matter now because they've already lost the primary threat. Now we'll go ahead with the Kali. We did basically nothing to that freaking Ophelia. And then we got stunned, but even so, it really doesn't matter at this point. We've just got too much firepower on our side. And again, I'm fighting my own defenses here. And you'll see, I mean, there's just going to be too much firepower when you have all this ignore defense damage over here. So we'll go ahead and finish off the Ophelia. And then you can just auto out. So you guys get how that goes. So this is the Odin Kali Bastet is a very, very powerful siege offense team as long as you use it at the right time. So now we're going to show you how you speed tune it. Now, here's the thing. I would actually recommend starting with building the Kali first. And the reason is because Kali is arguably the hardest one to rune. Actually, that's not true. Odin is the hardest one to rune. You could build either your Odin or your Kali, but I take it back. I would probably rune the Odin first. So you go into the optimizer, you do your Odin configuration. Now the best build for him is obviously going to be Violent Will, but Violent Will is crazy hard to build in terms of reaching all the stat benchmarks you want. So unless you're like really late game, like I only got my Odin into a Violent Will set I was happy with last week. Literally last week. So for the most part, you're probably going to want to go Rage Will or Fatal Will if you're using him on offense. A key number that you're looking for is 40,000 damage in arena, because that's what you need to kill most Trianas. So you're going to go use attack buff, ignore defense, lightning strike, max skill up, assuming an enemy defense of 1200, doesn't matter because you're ignoring it. We're going to do a crit, and your speed lead in arena is usually, or your leader skill in arena is usually going to be speed, so you're just doing that. But the key thing here is we put attack buff, we put buildings, we did not put Guild War buildings. We're going to hit apply. Now in this case, obviously, I would need to use some locked runes. You see I'm on attack, crit damage, attack, so we're going to switch that over to speed since we've got the buff from rage. And then you're going to want to see just basically how fast you can build him while you're still meeting your other requirements. So you can get away with like 80 crit rate, especially if you're just talking about Guild War offense, because he's got a crit lead skill. In Guild War offense, technically you can get away with 52 crit rate. You use him with his leader skill and attribute advantage, and you can get away with that crazy low crit rate. But if you're going to use him in arena, then you really need him up around at least 75, because you're going to be running a speed lead. So decide what crit rate you're targeting. I would try and get him at least at 90k effective HP and at least 18,000 HP, so you're taking advantage of his resurrect. But again, if you're earlier game, you may not be able to hit those numbers, so you need to adjust it to your own account based on whatever you're able to build. By the way, just going to throw this out there, guys, the raffle is on a timer, so if you're not in the raffle yet and you want to drive the next segment of content, make sure you enter the raffle in the next few minutes. Okay, so we've got our Odin build here. We're going to go ahead and hit optimize. And the max raffle, by the way, I set this one to 3, so you can actually buy 3 tickets if you would like. And we're going to switch this over to Fatal. 230, 70,000, all these numbers are right. I'm not sure why we didn't find anything. Using locked runes, search depth is good. There we go, we found some builds. So let's just pretend we're taking this build, right? Now in this build, our speed is 233. So now you know how fast your Odin is. You come over here to the speed tune, you put in your Odin. The next thing you're gonna do is build your Kali. So you come back over here, we go Kali. Now for Kali, you're going to probably want to do either Fatal or Rage Will. She does not need Violent. So Rage Will is going to be the ideal, but it depends on which set you have faster runes in, honestly, because your Kali has to be faster than your Odin. So we come over here to Speed Tune, we put in the Kali, and then we're just going to check her speed. And if you want to use this, by the way, if you also plan on using this in Arena, then you're going to throw in that speed lead and you're going to hit use speed lead. If you're only speed tuning it for Guild War, then you don't need that. So for the Kali, we see the Odin combat speed right here is 249. So we're going to put Kali in at 233, and we see that it's the same combat speed, which is not always the case. It depends on their base speed. But this tells us that we can run our Kali at 234. And here's why. It's because in guild content, your Odin is your leader. So your Odin will take the tiebreak in combat speed. Your Kali has to be faster. So your Kali is going to have to be 234. So that's the build that you're going to run over here. We're going to do pretty much the same thing. We're going Rage now. The Kali, it's not as essential to have will runes. The general concept of this team is that you're going to outspeed. So the Odin, you need will runes because you may use them on defense. With the Kali, you're never going to use a Kali on defense. So it's fine just to do Rage whatever. You can do Rage Broken. I don't recommend Broken if you can avoid it. You guys know where I stand on that. But if you do Rage Blade, whatever, that's fine. By the way, Unleash the Dutch, what is up, man? How you doing? All right, so we put in our Kali build. We hit Optimize, right? We're just going to hit Stop. And, oh, I forgot. The other thing is you're going to go to damage options. You're going to change Tectonic Shift, max skill up, and then everything else stays the same as it was before. So you hit apply. Now with your Kali at that speed, you're not going to get the same damage level as an Odin, so you're probably going to want to shoot for something like 32,000. Shield would be fine as well, Papa. It doesn't actually change anything because as long as your Bastet's giving 2 buffs, your Odin's getting 1 from Will. And then your Kali is either going to give him 2 buffs or she's going to kill something. So the shield really doesn't make a difference. Now, if you can't put your Odin on will runes, then you could put him on shield runes. But you do need your Odin to start with 1 buff. And I would have that shield set on Odin, not on the Kali. So anyway, you do this. Now with your collie, it's kind of the same thing. With the collie though, you must hit your crit rate target. I would go 85 minimum. This is a must because if you're relying on the collie to get a kill to stack the Odin and she misses the crit, then the entire team falls apart. So you must hit 85 crit. We must hit, since our Odin was 233, we must hit 234 speed. Now we don't care about Collie's HP. She's got such low base stats, it doesn't matter. And then for the damage, I would shoot for at least 32,000. That gives you the ability to one-shot things like Perna, or other Odins, or just generally squishy monsters. 32,000 is about the lowest that I would feel safe at. If you can't get to 32,000, then you just do what you can. But 32 would be my target. So now we hit optimize. We find some builds and we pick our build here and we see, let's say we take this one, it's 236 speed. Jojo, with Odin lead, the crit rate requirement is less. If you're only using them in guild content, then you are correct. The crit rate requirement would be 52 for the collie. So yeah, that's a really good point. If you're not using them in arena, you can do 52 crit rate on the collie with attribute advantage. But if you're using that Odin lead, you may want to do the collie at 67 crit rate so you don't need the attribute advantage. That would allow her to do things like the Pernas as well and not be limited to wind monsters. Okay, so we're going to come back to speed tune. We're going to put our collie. Let's say our collie build is 236. Now we're going to add in our Bastet. And if we add in my Bastet, guys, you can see my collie speed minimum is 254 because my Bastet's at 305. So she's too fast. She's not speed tuned with this team. So I'm going to drop my Bastet speed a little bit. I drop her to 280. And I see that my collie now 229 minimum. So my Bastet can be faster than 280. We put her at 287. And I see that my speed minimum on my collie is good, but my Odin is off by 2 speed. So we're going to drop the Bastet to 285. And now I see my Odin is good and my collie is good. So this tells me the max speed on my Bastet to speed tune this team. Now you can build it in the other direction as well. You could build your Bastet first and then try and speed tune collie and Odin to the Bastet. But here's the thing. You're probably not going to hit your damage target. So you have to decide which one's more important to you. Do you want to risk getting outsped or do you want to risk not having enough damage? And it is literally a decision because they can both come back to bite you. So you kind of just have to know your runes and know where your strength is. In my case, you also saw the other option is simply to let your Bastet be a little bit too fast. So I think my Bastet is 305 and my actual Odin is not speed tuned to her. Now he's in a build that I'm really happy with, but he is not this team is not properly speed tuned for me, and so it is possible for me to get cut. You could see my collie is actually 8 speed too short. She needs to be 254. She's 246. And then my Odin is 9 speed too short. So it's a very small window. I really only get cut by an enemy monster that's basically at like 303 or 304. But I can be cut, and that's the choice that I made to make my Bastet faster. So there you go, Papa Panda. We went over the 10 minutes, but that is how you would speed tune this team. Imagine that view. I do not have the light sky dancer. Oh no, I'm sorry. You're talking to Thanatos, aren't you? Thanatos just started playing playing 5 days ago. And you got Light Sky Dancer off a Wish. Bro. You got an LD5 off a Wish 5 days into the game. That's insane, man. She is amazing, but she's probably not going to be great for you just yet. I think she actually can be used in PvE, but not quite just yet. I would absolutely save her. She's going to be awesome for you, but I would probably hang on to her for a little while until you're starting to build your dungeon teams before I worked on 6-starring her. Later on in the game, she's OP in PvP, but I think she might be able to help you out in your dungeon teams as well. I don't have her, so I've never tested her, but I could see a lot of areas in where that healing and the turn cycling that she provides would work well in dungeon teams. So congratulations on that awesome poll. Okay, so let's see. Templar says, important question, should I keep any energy runes if I do GB12? Yeah, bro, you should keep some energy runes. You're just going to have slightly higher standards for them, but you should definitely keep the ones that are amazing. Where's my chat window? Okay, guys, so we are going to be picking the next winner right now. Here we go. Mark Jansen, congratulations, bro. You are going to drive the next 10 minutes of content. And I am going to go ahead and reopen one more giveaway. We're going to make the max tickets 5 this time, guys. So it'll be a maximum of 5 tickets. We're going to set the timer a little bit longer. I'll give you 15 minutes to get into the giveaway. Yeah, you're very welcome, bro. You're very welcome, Papa Panda. So guys, for those of you who joined the stream late, just so you know what's going on, you do get, and actually we've got no activity going on here, so let me get like a team. Hey, somebody asked me at the start of the stream about Griffin Dungeon. Is that person still here? Because I apologize, I got distracted and forgot. But now that we're in Dimensional Hole, if you're still here, I'll be happy to show you my Griffin team. If you're not here, okay, Matthew Yarnell. Okay, so Griffin team. Here's what we're using. GameStar, I wish I could, bro. So here's what we're using. We're using Rauk, Vertihile, and I think I was just like leveling my Bernard here. So let's go into test mode. So I don't burn any energy. Let's find a random Griffin. Oh, they're actually all... Oh, here you go, Spectra. Unruined Spectra. Perfect. What's up, Xbrex? How you doing? Imagine that view, bro. I wish I had Molly. I do not have Molly. No, this month's LD summons. I did get Halphus this month, actually. I got Halphus, which was really exciting. But that was it for my summons this month. Okay, so as I was saying before, for those of you who joined the stream late, we've got a bot that gives you points just for chilling in stream. You get 50 points an hour, so we're going to be doing a lot of fun stuff with the bot in future streams. All of the different like account reviews are going to be done by points through the bot and drawings. So the more you chill and stream, the more points you get, the better chance you have for things like account reviews. And then obviously we're going to do stuff like driving content right now when the RTA season is over, because right now we're near the end of the RTA season, so I probably don't want to mess up my teams too much, but we might do some fun stuff with RTA. We can definitely do some fun Goodwill stuff with RTA, stuff like that. So just chilling in stream, picking up points, we'll let you enter those giveaways. And then I'm always open to ideas too, guys. If you have something you want to see me do on stream, let me know. We can do that kind of stuff, do different giveaways, whatever the case may be. Hey, Bergpin, how you doing, bro? And so you can see with this one, I was targeting the towers. It's a slower team. But this Vertihile, I don't even know which Vertihile I'm using right now, but neither of them are super well ruined. Chromex, what's up, man? How you doing? And James Dryden, if you are on the stream, thank you, bro, for subscribing. I really appreciate it. It helps the channel grow. And for everybody else on stream, guys, please remember to like if you're enjoying the stream. It really helps me grow, helps the channel grow, and helps the creators out. And then, obviously, if you're not subscribed, please remember to subscribe. Let's see, Templar says, is it possible in the future to do a more in-depth rune video about each category and what runes you should keep and why? Templar, yeah, so I could, it's something I'll consider when you get, yeah, it's something I'll consider. There's a longer answer to that, but the short answer is, yeah, it's something that a few other people have asked for, and I will definitely be putting some thought into it. Also, guys, if you've got Savannah, just so you know, she is actually OP in PvE. She's better in PvE than PvP. Well, no. She is best in guild content defense. That's where she's freaking amazing. She's triple S in guild content defense. She's about a double S PvE monster, and then she's about an A monster for me on offense. I know some people will disagree with that, but she's too RNG based. I don't like her on offense. I like more predictability. But the RNG base is what makes her amazing in defense, and then her AI is surprisingly smart. She is very consistent with her skill 3, and an AoE attack bar reduction is really good for challenging dungeons. So she's great for GB12, she's great for Alunia, she's not good in Lumo because that's fire. But yeah, if you've got a Savannah, guys, I just wanted to throw this out there. She's really useful in a lot of different content areas, so PvE content areas. As you could see from right here, this is like one of the worst Lumo runs I think I've actually had. This is a terrible Lumo run. This is the first time I think the boss has ever gotten that attack buff up. I've run like 200 runs with this. Streamer's luck. There you go. But yeah, I used this team like 200 times and it never failed, and I'm pretty sure this is a fail. So there you go. Savannah fail case. I mean showcase, right? Yeah, that is not looking good. Can she solo? No, she can't. She's defense broken. She's everything broken. Okay. Well, I promise you guys this was my first fail in 200 runs. This team is still really good. Try it out. It runs at about a minute a pop. And so let me get caught up on chat here. Let's see. So Kirthan says, finally hit 300 speed on Despair. Oh, congratulations, bro. 300 speed. And you've got Woonsa. That's the bigger congratulations. Congratulations on having Woonsa, man. That is sick. Okay, answer Templar. And good morning, Chris. How you doing? Yeah, so I normally don't stream this late, obviously, but we had a guild meeting tonight, and I haven't streamed in a while, so I thought it would be nice to try and do something that's a little bit more EU friendly. It won't be as late of a stream for me, since it is almost 1 a.m. Well, it's 12:20 a.m. here. Bergpen, so sorry, man, that's unfortunate about the 80% win rate. I'm wondering if maybe your Rauks are not skilled up. I emphasize that in the video a lot, but I can't emphasize it enough. The Rauks must be skilled up for that team, or you're probably going to have that higher fail rate. SZ Bernard, bro, if you're on the channel, thank you for subscribing, man. I really appreciate that. And Matthew Shevet, also, if you're on the channel, thank you for subscribing. Matthew, I would probably go with double, let's see, 2 fight and shield or 2 shield and fight. Honestly, it just depends on your rune quality on your other monsters. Double fight is going to get you faster times, but it depends on, you know, how well grinded your runes are, and basically how tanky your other monsters are. Templar, bro, thank you also for the sub, man. Appreciate it. By the way, who won that drawing? I feel like I just went off on my own thing, and somebody actually, yeah, Mark Jansen, you won. Mark Jansen, are you here? I don't think I saw you respond, actually. I think that's what it was. Chromex, bro, thank you for becoming a channel member, man. Really, really appreciate that. Thank you very much, Chromex, man. That is awesome. And I think you have the same name in Discord, if I remember correctly. So just so you guys know, channel members do get access to some additional chats in Discord, and we do some kind of sneak previews and stuff like that. So Chromex, actually, I don't see you with the same name in Discord, so make sure you DM me there so that I can give you your supporter role so you get access to the other chats and stuff. But thank you very much, bro, for becoming a channel member. I appreciate it. And Mark Jansen, so Mark, you get to drive stream content, man. Tell me what you want to see. Bebub is Beelzebub. Let's see here. Agung Izadi, if you're on the stream, bro, thank you for subscribing, man. I appreciate it. And I hope I didn't butcher your name too badly. Here's the Beelzebub. Manage your rooms. You can, I mean, if you're not sure, you can just say RTA. You got it, bro. RTA it is. This let me try not to drop F-bombs and slam stuff on this RTA. I think but Chromex is going to get to see a bub, I think. As long as we don't see a Ganny, Chromex is going to see a bub. All right. Comm Center. No more F-bombs on stream. No more misclicks as well. Yeah, definitely. This is not the A stream. Family friendly. That's what we're going for. All right, we got another. So this time I'm not letting him take the bulwark. That puts me in too bad of a position. So I'm going to take the bulwark along with the vigor. Yeah, no problem, Matthew. I didn't show you the runes, but just so you know, the runes on that team are the Ralk runes are good. The Ralk runes are good, but he's slow. He's like 161. He is in violent something. You know, you can see the Ralk runes in any of my videos. But the Vertihile runes are garbage. Actually, you know what? I'll just go back and show you the runes afterwards. Dane, the sniper is my anti-cleave. I use him all the time in anti-cleave. Okay, so he's got no immunity, so I'm feeling... Now, you know what? So, guys, I would normally pick Rika here, but I feel like we're on stream, so we're going to pick the bub. But just so you know, the proper pick here would be Rika. Actually, no, excuse me. The proper pick here is Lauren. Because Lauren's... That Molong gives you... Lauren gives you control over the Molong. By not picking Lauren, I kind of have to ban the Molong. Because I just... You know, he can one-shot me, basically. If he picks an Icarus or something like that, I'm in trouble. He's got the double big healers with the Abellio and the Harmonia, so... Ooh, Leo is interesting here. Leo doesn't really scare me all that much, to be honest. The Xingshi scares me a little bit, but I feel like I have to ban the Molong. Unless I ban one of his healers. I could ban the Abellio. You know what? Actually, I think I could ban the Abellio. But yeah, guys, just so you know, like I said, we're doing the bub content, which is why I picked the bub. But just, in my opinion, Lauren was the better pick there. It probably would have changed this match quite a bit. With them playing that kind of slow team right there, Lauren allows me to take him down one by one. And then the fewer monsters he have, the more control Lauren gives me. And he'll be going all... He'd have to go all in for my Lauren, which leaves me more opportunity to screw around with stuff with my vigor. And it's just a better all-around pick to have the Lauren there, basically. Alright, we are going to actually just work on the Xingshi a little bit. Let's go ahead and put our immunity up. Bergpin, I would try B8 or B9. Yeah, it's definitely the Ralk's not being skilled that's causing you problems. Alright, so we were able to cut. Now my team is speed tuned well, so hopefully we get our defense break right here. We get rid of the Molong. And now we're just going to tap this Harmonia. We're spreading out the damage because of that unwanted Harmony. I don't want her to be able to go after any one of my monsters, so we're going to spread out the damage until I can set up for my next snipe. So we'll hit the Harmonia again. And of course he can't use the Harmonia skill 2 right now because it would stack my Bulwark. So, the question is, do I gamble here? The answer is no. We're going to be patient with our bub, and we're just going to keep spreading out damage a little bit. We'll come over here. Now, if I get him low enough, I might try and snipe, but ultimately... Ooh, that sleep sucked. And that proc sucked. This is not good. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not good. Proc Vela? Ooh, okay. Now we're going to go for it. Now we're... Okay, yeah, we got it. You know what? We're going all the way for it, actually. I don't even want to mess around with it. I want to make sure that Harmonia is out of there. Do I kill? You know what? I can be patient. I think I could have killed the Xingshi, but I'd just rather be patient. Okay, so he gives me the demon. We're going to do this. And this should kill the Xingshi. Oh, not quite, but it'll die next turn. There we go. Now the question is, yeah, there we go. So if that Leo had been in Vampire, he maybe had a chance, but I don't think so. Okay, guys, just a reminder. Let me just put the reminder in chat. So the giveaway is going. So far, only one person has entered. Matthew, that's awesome, bro. So yeah, you did 3 test runs, so you don't need to see my runes. Okay, so we're gonna... Oh man, I hate sniping the Ganny here, but... You know what? So I've been getting kind of burned when I snipe the Ganny. So here's what we're gonna do. We're not gonna snipe the Ganny. We're gonna ban the Ganny. But we are gonna bring in this guy right here. And then... Are we going to ban the Ganny or the Hathor? Man. Or are we going to ban the Chiwu? I think we're going to do this. Oh, man. Okay, that hurts. So, yeah, we cannot bring in... I think the ban here has to be Chiwu. I have to ban the Chiwu, which means I can't play the Bub because of the Ganny. So I think we're going to bring in the Josephine. She's not speed tuned. She has no artifacts. I didn't finish building her. You know what? Let's... Oh! I tried to switch and like the screen stuck. I swear to you guys, I clicked like 3 times and it wouldn't exit. I was going to put in... man. Alright, well that changes shit. This is the second time I got burned by a misclick. I'm like literally tapping on the screen and it wouldn't pull the monster out. Yeah, I lost this one. So Matthew, the bot is brand new. I just got it set up on the last stream. And that's why. You would have only gotten points from the last stream. Miss the crit, but that, I mean, that's, yeah, obviously you're going to miss the crit there, so. Yeah. This was lost from the moment Bub came in. That was lost the moment. Yeah. I've been having problems with this tablet too. I think the tablet's actually why Air Server crashes so much. I think there's something wrong with the Wi-Fi card, and now it seems like the touchscreen is going, and it's a 5-month-old high-end tablet. All right, we're gonna snipe the Ganny this time, and I'm more worried about losing Veligil, so we're gonna take him. Alright, so, kind of tempted to bring in Bulwark. He hasn't given me a lot. Now, see, the thing is here, you know what, let's do this for right now, and wait to see, okay, yeah. So who's the ban here? Juno, is Juno the ban? No, I guess Hathor is the ban, right? Because he's got double strips. He's going to bomb something. So Hathor is the ban. I can't bring in the Rika because of the Juno in that case. It's got to be Lauren. I don't have enough sustain. I think it's still the Bulwark. It's still the Bulwark. So imagine that view. I couldn't bring in the Amelia because he has double strip. And he would just bomb the Amelia out with the Ciara. I'm going to lose a monster first turn. There's not a lot I can do to avoid that. But the Bulwark at least gives me some sustain if I resurrect it. Vrandon, I've had the Bub for maybe 3 or 4 months now. Chromex, Hwadam Perna soon. That's pretty toxic, bro. So I assume he's going to go... Ooh, he's going for the Tyrannus, huh? Or no, he should go for the... He should go for the Oh, that proc. Yep. All right, he still has to bomb the... He still has to bomb it, though, right? Yeah. Okay, so he's got 34k there. Let's go ahead and reset the Ciara. And he provokes only the Juno. Actually, that's pretty good. No, the Juno cleanses it. What am I saying? That's good. That's stupid. Yeah. Okay. Give me that. Let's reset you. Oh, are you kidding me? Are you really kidding me with that? Chiwu lands a 2-turn sleep. Oh, and then the Juno gets a despair stun. Okay. I mean, come on. And so much for max resist on the Bulwark. Nice. Hey, Chromex, have a good one, bro. Thank you again for becoming a member. I appreciate it. Hey, Nero, thanks for stopping by the stream. All right, yeah, that's enough. that sleep from Chiwu changed everything. The Chiwu doesn't sleep, and I think I have a 50-50 shot there. The miss crit from Tyrannus on the Ciara didn't help, but I don't think I would have killed that Ciara without the defense buff anyway. With the defense buff, I would have killed the Ciara, but not without. Hey, Dane, have a good one, bro. Thanks for stopping by the stream, man. It's the combination of strip, defense, break, and sustain from the Bella, Matthew. And then the Ralk is there to turn cycle. Alright, so I assume if I bring the Ciara, he just bans the Ciara. Let's do that anyway. Can I kill this Miho? I really want to leave the Odin in there as Beelzebub food, but the crit resist from the Vigor... I can... Yeah, we're going to take out the Fran. I think I can kill this Miho. I think I can kill this Miho. We'll see. Yeah, Matthew. Bella just does more in that team. So I can't remember the exact dungeon when I made that team, but a lot of it comes down to... a lot of it comes down to simply... I think the boss gets a specific buff, like a speed buff or something. I can't remember exactly what it was, but I remember the Bella was necessary. Wow. So I mostly rune farm, Matthew. I mean, I made a lot of 2As and the rest of it is rune farming. Hey, Bobby, how you doing? By the way, Master Buck, that sucks on the, you know, we're in RTA. It's harder for me to keep up, but 14 lightnings, man. So that sucks, Master Buck. I'm sorry to hear that. All right, let's heal up a little bit. Man, I missed, did I not? Or no, I didn't miss the crit. I just did nothing. All right, can I steal that? Nope. All right, well, the bub is almost ready to kill something. Let's go here. Nice, we got the crit. That was huge. Who do I care more about? You know what? We gotta, let's be safe. Let's be safe with it. We're gonna do this. All Street Fighter packs, Summoners pack, and both premium. So I actually, I bought all those packs and did it on stream, and I got nothing also. I was right there with you, but then I got lucky, and the next day I did wind up getting some stuff. I wound up getting, I got nothing on stream, and then I wound up getting the Water M Bison and the Water Ryu. Here we go. Yeah, Seagay's kind of fun, Matthew. I like Seagay. I do not have Molly, no. I wish I did, but I don't. Oh, he cut me? Are you kidding me? And this is the problem with Beelzebub. Yep. You get cut with Beelzebub and it's GG. Honestly, that's a fight I feel like I should win 8 times out of 10. I don't really know how he won that one. I mean, the Miho is dangerous, but... attack bar on revive is garbage, guys, honestly. If you're going to get cut, that artifact does not give you enough attack bar to prevent you from being cut. So I think Bub has like 7% or something, but it's garbage. It really, you need like 40% not to get cut, because the monsters are going to be well over 100% if they were going to cut you anyway. Bob, congratulations on the BJR5 team, bro. Really happy that the guide helped you. And so it's an older guide. There's been something that changed. I'm not sure exactly what it was that changed, but something changed after the last update. So 28 seconds is normal now. Vivtix, no, Bulwark's not performing well on stream, but trust me, he's way better than Harmonia for my team. It's just, he hasn't done well in these last couple fights, but he's the right pick, trust me. Okay, so I think we just ban the Garo, yeah. So somebody asked me earlier about the Magnum, and the thing with Magnum is he's just basically an auto ban. No, it was Magnum, Mark. Yeah, he's an auto ban. They have no choice but to ban him right here. Almost. Almost got him. Magnum cuts, basically. I'll show them to you after the fight. So Magnum gains attack bar whenever the enemy attack bar boosts. No, similar but different. So Magnum's got this passive, increases attack bar by 25% whenever an enemy gains a beneficial effect from a skill. So if the Bastet attack bar boosts, he gains 200%, if the Bastet uses her skill 3, he gains 200% attack bar, instantly takes a turn. Now these are my Magnum runes. The one thing with Magnum is his damage is kind of underwhelming, so he is legitimately only a counter to Lucians and Julies. He can't kill anything else. Even in these runes, he can't kill anything other than Lucian or Julie. He also has kind of low base stats. He really does need a buff, in my opinion, just to make him more viable against even like Minas or Odins or anything. I mean, he can only kill 2 monsters in the game. But for those 2 monsters in the game that he can kill, he's freaking amazing. As you saw, he's an auto ban. They have no choice but to ban him. If they don't ban him, I win, and that means that I get to build out whatever anti-cleave team I want, knowing that they're going to ban him. Whoops, not Vela. Yeah, we'll use the same team. Now, the Garo makes this a lot tougher. I'm forced to ban the Rocky, unfortunately. Otherwise, obviously, the Rocky could prevent my demon from coming back. So the thing here is, if the Bastet lands heal block on the Miho, then I'm in trouble because the Draco can kill the Miho. So this becomes a little bit iffier. I'm still usually about 80% against this cleave, but I'm about 100% against the Lucian, like 95 against the Lucian Julie cleave. So usually the Garo will soften up the Triana, which he did. Now, can my Triana survive? No, strong Lucian. Very strong Lucian. Okay. So I think this time... No, I have to heal. I have no choice but to heal. It's just I hate losing the immunity. But yeah, no choice but to heal. So we're going to take out the Lucian. You bring Joltan to Punisher because he... Oh, no heal block. That was huge. Can we stun? Perfect. That is my dog in the top left. Yeah, that is Shaquilla. Okay, this time we're going to take out the Draco because the Bastet is stunned. That brings our Triana back. Now we can work on this. Yeah, Bob answered it. So he is he's dark, so the boss targets him. He also gives you skill 1 defense break. Where are my attack bars? Can I risk it? Let's not risk messing with that Garo. Yeah, I ran Bub on Vamp, and definitely not as good. Definitely not as good. Oh, I thought the Vanessa would get over him. Damn it. And no stun. Come on, really? And there's the heal block, so that's GG. No stun again. Wow. Wow, that was really bad luck. First of all, the Vanessa should have cut him. Wait, did I get him? Oh, I thought I procced the stupid... Wow. Oh, it's because of the attack break, though. To be fair, it's because of the attack break on that one. But yeah, this has been bad luck, man. Do I just get rid of this Bastet? Yeah, because she's almost back to heal block. She is back. Okay. Yeah, that was just bad luck. That was just really bad luck. Alright, RTA is not going my way today, but I think that ends the 10 minutes of content. Let's go ahead and pick the next winner, and that person will drive it. We can still do RTA. Actually, it's going to be Lorenz. Oh. My bad. It looks like we were close. So we're going to take I'm going to do one more RTA fight and give you guys a chance to do some entries so you can see the raffle right there. It's a max of 5 tickets. I'm going to get caught back up on chat. I think I missed a couple in the RTA match. Matthew, so the only Dimensional Rift one I've done is Lumal, but I am thinking I'll do a Lunia pretty soon as well. But the Lumal one, I covered all the dungeons. Masterbuck, so all SF packs, both premium 2s. Oh, man. It hurt. It really does hurt, man. I've been there before, too. I'm sorry to hear it. So Vivtix, I do not have Molly. We talked about the artifacts. Answered Bob. Okay, let's see. So... Yeah, Bob. Also, Bob, if you're not in Discord, there's a... actually, let me go ahead and just throw out the Discord thing right here. So if you guys are not in our Discord server, please feel free to join. We've got a nice community building. And I do some BJR5 with people from Discord as well. So we talked about Magnum. So Kumar, Shaki is a Shepweiler. She's a German Shepherd and Rottweiler mix, but she's actually a street rescue. When I lived in Mexico, my wife and I rescued her. There's a chain of convenience stores in Mexico called an Oxxo. So we found Shaki in front of an Oxxo. She was about 3 months old. She'd just been beaten up by some big dogs. It was actually on Thanksgiving. We were headed over to a friend's house for Thanksgiving dinner, and we found Shaki and wound up bringing her back to our house. And, she was in bad shape. But she was tiny. She was like 10 pounds, and now she's 95 pounds. So she was a really rough puppy because she had probably been abused and then beaten up by the dog. She took a lot of training, but she became just kind of my baby. So I've got another dog, Brownie, who's also a street rescue from around the same time. Brownie's an absolute sweetheart as well, but she doesn't like it when I'm on stream. She gets skittish over loud noises, probably because of the time on the street. So she doesn't hang out in the room, but Shaki does. Hey Marco, what's up, man? I'm glad you were able to make the stream. I was a little behind on chat. Hey Laxar, how you doing, bro? Mark Jansen, I would keep, I actually just put a video out on what you should keep and sell, so you might check, it's the second to last video on my channel, but the short version is I would sell all 5-star runes that don't have like at least 20 speed or 20 crit rate probably. There's still a few 5-star runes that are worth keeping, especially if you've heavily gemmed and grinded them. Brandon Powell, the maximum tickets is 5. So make sure it doesn't, the bot's kind of glitchy that way. It won't give you tickets unless you do 5 or less. Hey Bane, shout out to Germany, bro. Glad you were able to make the stream. All right, guys, I'm going to close entries in just a moment. So Brandon, you might put in your raffle tickets if you still want them. Just make sure you don't do more than 5. Otherwise, I'm going to be closing out, but we'll reopen another one right after it. Mark Jansen! Mark Jansen wins again. So, sir, tell me what you would like. Do you want more RTA or do you want to see something different? Hey, Ape Shifter, how you doing? We can do arena, we can rune a monster, I can do PC 10 teams. Like I said, you tell me what you'd like. And while we're waiting for Mark, this is a good time for me to let you guys know the Aces of War family is expanding. We just opened our second guild, Kings of War. We opened it about a week ago. It's about 2/3 full right now. So I think we have about 10, 12 spots left. I'm not sure the exact number. But if you guys are looking for a competitive mid-G1 try-hard guild, it's non-farming, then we'd love to talk to you about it, so just message me in Discord. I know somebody earlier asked if we have any farming guilds. We do not, and I don't think we will be opening any farming guilds anytime soon. Maybe sometime down the road, but right now, not so much. So the long-term goal would be that Aces of War, we're pushing for the tournament this season, or at least G3. Long-term, we'd like to have like one G2 and then probably a mid-G1, and then we may talk about you know, opening lower tier guilds from there. But yeah, if you guys are interested in that mid G1 tryhard, just message me in Discord. And so Mark says, what do you think about Covenant? Is he worth building or ruining? So Mark, actually, interesting that you bring this up because my next video is going to be Callie Chloe Covenant as an auto-win team. So let's see if we can find somebody to demo this on. Chris, I don't think we're going to be opening an EU guild just because none of us have alts on that server. So, I mean, we'd love to have a presence there, but it wouldn't really make sense for us to just have like a level 1 alt in the server probably. All right, let's see. Could we do it on this team? We cannot. Nah, you got some strip with the molly there. Mark Jansen, so he is usable in the Hall of Light, which I don't know if, I don't think that's open right now, or I'd show you my team. Well, actually here, I can do, let's see, we can do rank, right? So, Hall of Light, I used to be top 100, I haven't grinded in this one, but you'll see him in probably almost all of these teams. He went with Shren, he's got just a beefy collie. But here's the team that I use, Devolution, Collie, Covenant. You can get it down to just the Collie if you put crazy, crazy runes on your Collie. But for me, this is like, these are basically leftover runes, and I'm able to farm it in 12 to 17 seconds on pretty much leftover runes. So that gives you an idea. This is the only rift or dungeon that he's really usable in. He's also amazing in World Boss. I know that sounds kind of silly to say he's amazing in World Boss, but let me put some artifacts on him because I don't think mine has artifacts, and then we'll see where he stacks up in World Boss. He used to be on my front page, but the runes he's got aren't very good, and with no artifacts either, he's definitely not going to be there right now. So let's see if we have any artifacts that will work for him. Okay, this is garbage. And, oh, damage dealt on light. This is actually, since I use him for light boss, this will work. Especially because I don't have any other water artifacts right now. So I'll probably want to change this out later, but for right now, if we could do like a 16% damage boost on light, this would be really nice for Light Rift. Damage received from wind is useless, so it'll probably hit that, right? Oh, alright. I'll take that. 8% damage on light. I mean, the defense flat here is not great, but realistically, for what I use him for, this is a pretty good fit. RG Deflatees, bro. You listen on YouTube Premium when you're working and you watch on the PS4. Yeah, so you'll get points on the when you're on the PS4. I mean, you should get points either way, bro, honestly. The reason it's showing you with no hours is because this is the first stream, or this is only the second stream I've got the bot set up. It's brand new. So as long as you're connected, you should, I hope, be getting points. Mark Jansen, I don't really see him being good for Rift Beast. I mean, he'd be all right. He'd be all right in Light Beast because he'd help you break the shield, but he's not going to be like... there's better options. I guess you could say there's better options, but he's usable. I mean, he's a big damage dealer, and the Light Rift Beast in particular, you know, big damage breaks the shield. But yeah, I mean, it's not like ignore defense damage or anything. There's just a lot of better options. Had the PS4 on for an hour and you didn't get credit. That's weird, bro. So I don't completely understand the bot yet as far as... Yeah, I'll talk to you about that on Discord. I don't know if there's anything I can do about that, but I need to look into it because you're not the... On the last stream, somebody else said, I think they had it in the background and they weren't getting points either. So I'll try and find out about that because I'd like to make sure if people are here they're getting points. I really would. Covenant doesn't ignore defense attacks is what it is. Okay, do we have anything here that's good? I'd like to get him like crit. Well, no, you can't get crit damage on this one. So yeah, you know what? We'll just leave that one as it is. That's fine. What about attack? Do I have an attack sub? Yeah, I got 2. Crit damage received, skill 2 recovery, attack increase. Oh, attack increasing effect. This could work if we hit it. All right, bro. I appreciate that. Mark Jansen. Oh, he ignores defense. Yes, I'm sorry. I said he doesn't ignore defense. I was thinking of something else. Yes, he ignores defense. I meant to say he doesn't scale on negative attacks. Hey, Kay, how you doing? Long time no see. Yeah, Mark. So what I meant is he doesn't scale on enemy negative attacks or enemy negative. I can't speak now. He doesn't scale on debuffs on the enemy. So where a monster, let's say like Brandia or Crow, they do more damage for the number of debuffs on the enemy. Those are the best monsters for rifts. Covenant does ignore defense, but the boss in Groggy State has almost no defense anyway, so Covenant's not going to wind up hitting that hard. He'll do like 60k. Where he's really going to be good for you is actually going to be in, like I said, it's in Light Rift when the boss has a shield up. That's a big hit on the shield. But as far as Groggy State and like getting scores, he's not going to do a lot for you. Alright, this is like, this attack artifact actually makes no sense on Covenant. It's good for a bomber, obviously, with the bomb damage. I wonder if Cian has artifacts yet. Attack artifact, bomb damage. Okay, Cian's got it, so we'll put it on like maybe Malacca. There we go. This is actually a really nice artifact for a bomber. You've got the flat attack. Yeah, this is a really nice artifact for a bomber. Except for the skill 2 recovery, of course, but... skill 1 crit damage, that seems reasonable, but I don't know if I want to waste that here. Let's do this one. this isn't bad for a bomber. Yeah. And it's not one that I care about because I don't really like that particular stat. Okay, we got bomb damage there. Okay, that's good. So now we had another one. Attack plus proportional. Skill 1 crit damage, damage delta. Ooh, attack 3 accuracy. Now this is probably going to be the one for Covenant then. We'll put this one on Covenant. And we'll just bring it up. Oh, you missed another FRR. That sucks. I actually missed it also. I had company in from out of town and I didn't get to do anything on FRR. So I'm going to have to get a ticket next week. But I'm glad you were able to make this stream, and thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, the rune keeping video, I think people were pretty happy with that, so I might do some more videos along those lines. It's interesting because I did the same thing with artifacts, and it got like no views, but the runes one did. So I don't know if people just don't care about artifacts, or if it was a bad thumbnail. It could be either one. Brandon, bro, shout out to Jamaica. How you doing, man? Must be really nice weather down there. I think you're not nearly as hot as we are out here right now. You can't think of a Punisher team? By the way, guys, we've got the so we still have the raffle open, just so you know. If you want to drive the stream, this raffle is going to be the last one. So make sure if you're looking to drive the stream, you jump in on this raffle. This will be the last one for this stream. Yeah, Mark. So crit rate increasing effect only works if you have the crit rate buff. So it works on the monster using the artifact. So if somebody were to cast crit rate buff on Covenant while he had this, then he would get an extra 5% of that buff. Let's see here. We do this, and the bot will give you instructions. So it's a maximum of 5 entries. Oh, it says 3, but it's actually 5. I forgot to update the thing. So it's a max of 5 entries. The only dungeon he's really useful in is going to be the light Kairos. K, I think you can only buy 4 tickets. It's 5 points to come in. So the bot unfortunately doesn't tell you if you can't buy it, but remember guys, it's 5 points per ticket, 5 tickets max. Okay, what we need is skill 3 crit damage. I will take skill 2 if I have to, but let's try and get skill 3 crit damage here. Crushing hit is not what we need. Okay, no, everybody's new to this, trust me. It's a brand new bot for my streams. Okay, that actually works with the Kali, so we're only going to try, I think, 1 more of these. Alright, we're just going to take the special conversion. I don't want to burn all of the... okay, skill 2. Let's do this skill 1 crit damage. That'll work. %. Of course we got 3%. Okay. You know what? I don't even care. It's not a good artifact. I don't want to overinvest in it. Just to demo on stream. So we're gonna keep that. Let's see if we can get this to plus 15, and then we're gonna, like, literally, I'm just putting this artifact on him to demo world boss. So it's probably not worth putting that much into it. Hopefully we can plus 15 without spending too much. The artifacts have gotten way, way cheaper to 15 now, by the way, guys. I don't know if a lot of you were burned when they were super expensive. You might have stopped doing it, but you can do them on about 500k mana now, which is like half an hour of farming. I'm always broke, Vivtix. I am always broke. Lately, anyway. I used to have a lot of mana, but especially since the update. The speed tuning for a BJR5 team. So, Devin, I've got a BJR5 video in... it's actually a step-by-step video on my channel. If you search for... You can just go to my channel and actually search for search for BJR5, but I think the video is called Building BJR5. And yeah, it takes you step by step on all the speed tuning. But I mean, the main thing basically is you need to make sure your Jansen's like over 117, and then it's going to be actually, yeah, it's better if you just go for that type of thing. I think it's better if you look at the video, because if I'm just speaking it out, it gets kind of confusing. A dev note about oh, imagine that view. Yeah, I saw that. They said that there was a delay in the coding, but that it would be in the next update. But have they just put out a note with like more info on it? While we're waiting for this artifact to pop, by the way, guys, just a reminder, if you're enjoying the stream, please remember to smash that like button. It really helps the creators out a lot when you hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, obviously it helps us out a lot when you're subscribed as well. I'm getting pretty close to a magic number. 10K subscribers is a big deal on YouTube. The channel started just in February, so it's been really awesome. And yeah, guys, so if you're not subscribed, please remember to subscribe. This is important. I forgot to announce this. This is actually really important. So guys, for those of you in our Discord server, you probably know Xzandro. If not, he's a Twitch streamer. He's on YouTube. He just reached 1,000 subscribers, which is a huge landmark on YouTube. And he is sponsoring a 3-day giveaway, September, I want to say 18th. It's going to be a week from this weekend. So it is, let me pull up my calendar. It's going to be September 18th, 19th, and 20th. Xzandro is sponsoring this. We're doing $50 Street Fighter pack giveaways, one each day. It's going to be one on Ace's stream on that Friday, one on my stream on that Saturday, and then one on his stream on that Sunday. So guys, $50 pack giveaways just for hanging out in stream. Make sure you mark your calendars, and then make sure you give Xzandro your love, and make sure you subscribe. You don't really have to give him your love. He's a nice guy. You don't have to fall in love with him or anything. But make sure you watch his content. Make sure you subscribe, because he's sponsoring the giveaway on all 3 channels. If you don't know his YouTube channel, hit us up in Discord. We'll put out the link. I didn't bring the link in prepared. I was actually going to announce that tomorrow, but since we're doing the stream now, I thought I'd throw it out there. So Mark Jansen, it's going to be next weekend, basically. It's Mark? Okay. Man, I'm saying your name a lot this stream, bro. It's September 18th, 19th, and 20th. So it's a week from tomorrow. Ace will be streaming a week from tomorrow. I'll be streaming the next day, and Killa the day after that. Okay, so the whole point of doing that was actually we're going to show you 2 things with Covenant. So here is the 19th is your birthday, Kay. Happy birthday in advance. 9 days in advance. Okay. So let's see, is Covenant on our front page? Covenant is not. Wait, is he? He's not? Wow. Oh, yeah, he is. Covenant's on our front page, guys. So you can see I added artifacts. He's on my front page. Let's see, Lapis has artifacts. Does Galleon? Bulwark does not have artifacts. Let's see if we can move Bulwark up to the front page as well. Okay, you've got 3 chances. So if you're at all 3 streams, I mean, that's a lot. But if you're at all 3 streams, you get 3 chances. And I'll be using the bot for that drawing as well. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to set it up yet, guys, but it will be done through the bot. However, it'll be available to everybody who's on stream. We'll probably do like 1 point, or I don't know. We'll figure it out. I haven't figured out exactly how the giveaway will be, but we're definitely going to have a fun stream that night. I'll probably do like a bunch of, I'm thinking I might actually bring back the wheel. We'll do some wheel RTA, so. Okay, let's put some artifacts on Bulwark. So you guys saw Bulwarks on the second page, right? I just wanted, this kind of like an off-topic demo, but just to demo how much of impact artifacts have on World Boss right now. So you see Bulwark is my number 17 monster. And I should have put an artifact on him before anyway, so I'm just kind of cheating by doing this on stream. This is pretty much a garbage artifact, but we're going to do it anyway. And then he should be, HP type, right? So I do have some good HP type stuff. But we're looking for recovery. Obviously, we want skill 3 recovery for the Bulwark. Anything with skill 3 recovery. Going once, going twice. Skill 3 recovery. Come on. Here we go. This, I mean, it's attack, so let's see if we can find something better than attack. Obviously, we want HP, but skill 3 recovery matters more, so attack, HP. Skill 2 crit damage. Okay, so we're going to do the skill 3 recovery. Attack 1. That was... Oh, man. Why don't you have... let's see. Do I have... I don't. Accuracy. Okay, yeah. So we'll do... the recovery matters more, obviously. That's this one. Where are you? Here's the artifact. All right. So Matthew, I think they go for the left team. I'm actually not positive, but I believe they go for the left team. Okay, guys, so after we do our World Boss Bulwark thing, we are going to go read the dev notes. Oh, man, that skill 2 accuracy doesn't really fit on the Bulwark, but the recovery here is going to work, so... And Max 2, you're very welcome for that tip. So any other tip? Using Verdi, Lauren, Bella, Spectra, and Kenner Crow. Verdi, Lauren, Bella. How fast is your Vertihile? So one thing about Vertihile is usually most people, myself included in the past, they use him to act last on their team after everybody is gone. But what I found in the newer, tougher dungeons is that a Verdi over like 200 speed is actually better. What he does is attack bar boost himself, and then he it allows you to basically lap the mid boss, which is where a lot of the runs fail. Yeah, so if he's your last one, try boosting him up by like 50 speed, and that might help out as well. So, Fungus K, accuracy on the artifact helps you for accuracy resistance checks. You can actually never, unless it says irresistible in the skill, and there's only a couple of those, like Ganymede skill 3, you can never get over 85% success. Every monster has a minimum 15% resistance. So that means you never need more than 85 accuracy. And then if there's accuracy on an artifact like this one, it would mean that I would only need 83 accuracy. Except, of course, Bulwark skill 2 doesn't need accuracy. So that becomes just wasted. But that's fine. For our purposes right now, it's fine. We're going to put this on him, and it'll probably just get changed onto somebody later. This will be a really good RTA artifact, honestly. And so I'm okay with it going the way it did. And right now I'm just demoing this for World Boss. Oh, no, actually, let's keep the original one. Would I rune Vertihile, speed, HP? No, I would do him attack, crit damage, attack, or attack, crit rate, attack if you can. But if you don't have the rune quality for that, then I would go speed, crit rate, or crit damage, attack. One of those. Okay, we're going to just leave that artifact like that for right now. We're going to put it on Bulwark. And then we're going to bring this one up to 12, and then we're going to go hit World Boss. So Matthew, there's an easy solution for that. I would say just build Rauk. You can build him by farming Feynman and doing a week of Dimensional Hole, and Rauk is the key monster to so many dungeons right now. It's totally worth building double Rauk. That's what I would say. Just build the second Rauk. Okay, so here we go. Let's see. Did our Bulwark move up? Yes, look at Bulwark. He moved from number 27 to number 2 on my list just by adding those artifacts, and they were crappy artifacts. So, guys, big key tip here. Even crappy, and look, I just want to point this out. I only took this to +6. That's how much of a difference artifacts make. You don't actually have to enchant your artifacts that much, but putting artifacts on monsters will add a couple 100,000 or more to your World Boss score. I went from 2.2 to 2.5 million with my artifacts. So if you're looking for the #1 tip you can get for World Boss, put artifacts on your water monsters that are fully skilled up, and you'll skyrocket on your score. So we're going to see what we get right here. Walladu, how you doing? Wow, 2.4. That was actually my lowest in a while. But now we're going to come here in contribution, and you will see I mentioned the whole point of this was actually saying Covenant's a great World Boss monster, right? So number 6 overall. So when you ask about Covenant, number 6 overall. And then let's see, Garb, I will be doing the update in just a moment. Yes, sir. All right. So the last thing we had to do was to demo the Covenant Cali. Man, I can't speak. The Kali Chloe Covenant team, but we're gonna do the dev notes first. Okay, repeat battle notice. This is new. No, that's not new. Okay, this is new. Okay, repeat battle notice. Today's note, we're talking about version 6.04. Excuse me. So this is the gateway, which has the ability to help summoners go to the battle location they want and match Rift Raid Party, recharge energy. Repeat battle system will be available to use through gateway. So you can battle 10 times in a row. The battle can be preceded when you select the battle location through the gateway, not the battle map screen. Yeah, imagine that view. I like having my third route also. Hey, Papa Panda, have a good night, bro. Alright, let's see. You can stay in the Sky Island and use other features while the repeat battle is on. You can summon power-up monsters, equip power-up runes and artifacts, and you can use all other contents except battle content. You can check the ongoing battle records in real time. You can check the battle progress and acquired rewards. This is the first screen you'll see at the repeat battle. So you select the dungeon you want. Repeat battle can be used only in places that have been cleared. For Rift Dungeon, repeat battle can be used on... Okay. If the target battle areas are locked, you can use repeat battle once they're unlocked. Okay, so we pick our deck. And then we see the acquired runes. You can check the acquired rewards. Oh, that's pretty cool. It shows you the overall clear time, it shows you the average clear time, and it shows you your best time. That's pretty cool. Okay, so what's this screen right here? This is just a list of all the different battles. It shows you your energy and crystals. That's pretty cool. Okay, so when the battle ends, you can check it. Okay, we just talked about that. If you want to restart the repeat battle in the same battle area, you can do so by tapping the replay button in the battle end screen. While designing the repeat battle, we had an additional concern. We wanted to make sure the repeat battle that not only increases... We wanted to make the system more convenient and more valuable. After discussion, we thought it would be cool if summoners can play other content while running the repeat battle. Summoners farming runes and leveling up monsters from the repeat battle while summoning monsters and powering up the acquired runes at the same time and having time to consider which rune sets to equip on each monster. The only thing I'm wondering here, I'm really hoping we can RTA at the same time as repeat battle because that eats up so much time. I don't think we can, but I will say this, guys. I can finally farm while I'm streaming again. You guys have no idea how much farming I miss out on while I'm streaming. So I can do repeat battles on stream. That's awesome, actually. That is huge for me. And while I'm recording videos and all that stuff. Oh, I'm stoked about that. Like, more than anything else, just being able to farm while when I'm streaming and stuff is awesome. Okay. So when you repeat battle menu... I don't think so either, Mark, because it says no battle, but we'll see. So when you tap the button, the battle menu will be hidden and an icon notifying you. Okay, so you can see that it's repeating. It should be here in the next couple of days, Fiend, I think. Okay, the game elements that can be played with the repeat battle include the following. You cannot use skill preview in the TMOG building. I would assume that has to do with code. You cannot use... defense placement test battle. Okay, so those are fights. Monster management. You cannot awaken a monster participating in the battle. You cannot TMOG a monster participating in the battle. You cannot do anything in arena or world arena. except set up defense placement. So the only thing you can do is set up your defenses, but yeah, you cannot RTA. So you cannot Guild War, you cannot Siege, you cannot do Labyrinth. So basically all of this is the same thing. You can't fight. If you're fighting on auto fight, then you can't fight anywhere else, but you can do anything else. And you can't visit other users. That part actually is kind of disappointing because it's already a hassle, but I'm sure that has to do with how the game's coded. While I do, have a nice night, bro. Thanks for stopping by. Same as well, Matthew. Matthew Arnell, thanks for stopping by. I'm not in disagreement, by the way. I've been one of the ones for a while who said I wasn't necessarily excited for them to come, but... Okay, a total of 10 battles are proceed for one repeat battle. You can use one repeat battle in the cleared areas only. You can use the repeat battle of one party only. You cannot use the rep monster of friends. You cannot change the monster deck. The battle will be played in auto mode only, and manual cannot be used. Monsters participating in the battle cannot be modified. Repeat battle will end when you face the following conditions. You run out of energy. You don't have enough inventory or storage, or you get defeated. SWC 2020, which is being held for the 4th time, is in the midst of regional preliminaries. There are various streaming rewards available for summoners who live stream the preliminaries. I think they mean who watch the live stream, not who actually live stream. Okay, so that's it for this update. It does not look like R5, no. And that kind of makes sense to me. It's unfortunate because it means people are probably going to raid less, but at the same time, it makes sense because it would be hard to auto in R5 because if a team member leaves, it would break up your auto. Like, there's some complexities that have to do with R5. And, you know, they're rolling it out slowly. Like I said, I've been one of the ones who said I really worry about the long-term health of the game when you introduce auto farming. So I have some concerns. I think in the short term it's going to be really popular. I hope it doesn't cause people to disengage, but I know that it's something that people have wanted for a long time. I'm obviously stoked I'll be able, like when I'm doing stuff like this, that I could be farming in the background. So we'll see how it goes. I think a lot of people are going to be really happy about it in the short term. I think it's great for the game in the short term, and then hopefully long term it'll get people excited about the game again. Okay, so somebody was asking about PC10. I'll show you guys. I switched out. If you've seen my video, I was using Yen. I switched out Yen for Su, not because Su is better. Actually, Yen is a little bit better in this team, but Yen is also great in PvP, and Su's not really that useful anywhere else. So by putting Su in this team, I was able to just take a monster I wasn't using anywhere else, and it's nearly the same. It's the same success rate, it's just like a second or two slower on average using Su. Morgie, what's up, bro? How you doing? Yeah, so Konstantinos, the really nice thing will be the fact that we can auto-farm while we're powering up runes and monsters. I mean, I wish they would just make it so you press one button, and then it charges you whatever random amount of mana it was going to charge you, and you don't have to sit there watching it. But at least I can be farming in the background while I'm waiting now. So that will be really nice. Oh, bro, 3-hour debates. Those are taxing. Like, you get tired after a while on those. But they can be fun, but they're draining. Oh man, this is what I needed for the bulwark before I built that other one. To be fair, Abu, the dungeons take so much longer now that people are probably already spending less crystals, so it might bring us back to what we were spending before. I think it'll balance out a little bit. Let's see if this could actually hit some crit rate here. Or some recovery, excuse me. Oh, man. I used to love political debates. I can't do them anymore. I just can't. I can't do it anymore. It's not good for my blood pressure or my sanity. All right, so if this doesn't hit recovery, I think we're done with it. Yeah. Actually, I think we're done with that artifact. I think we're going to sell it. Okay, so to finish out from the last giveaway, yeah, Pro Team, we just reviewed the repeat battle on stream, actually. So to finish this out, let's take a look at Morgie's Guild War defenses and see if we can Callie Chloe Covenant him. I sure can, as a matter of fact. Perfect. So guys, we are going to demo the Callie Chloe Covenant team right here. And then for the bottom, I just want to screw around and see if this will work. For the bottom, we're going to have some fun. Could this work? This might work. It's going to be tricky, but we're going to try it. Good morning, Rimox. How you doing? Okay, guys, so the whole giveaway started with a question about how is Covenant. Now, this is actually going to be my next video, Callie Chloe Covenant, which will be out day after tomorrow. It's another auto-win team, finally returning to that series. So you build a fast Callie and you give your team invincibility. Now the enemy's going to go, and they can't do anything to you, obviously, because you're invincible. You've got immunity, so the Theo couldn't defense break. Look at the procs, just going crazy. Now, in this case, my Chloe is so fast, she actually laps, so we're just going to tap the Xingche there. Now I'm going to attack buff the Covenant right here. And then the Covenant should be able to just one-shot this Harmonia. And then hopefully the Callie can one-shot. Whoa, big hit from the Theo. Ah, stop hitting my Covenant. Okay, can we one-shot your Xingche? Almost. Almost got him. So now Covenant's gone. This gets a little bit more worrying. No, don't kill my What is up, dude? Why does your Theo proc so much? Your Theo procs a lot. I'm just saying, that's like a lot of procs. Okay, we proc the Endure finally. Okay, we got it. So there goes the Beelzebub. That's what we're looking for. Now, am I low enough to take out the Lauren yet? No! I couldn't get the Lauren. Okay, so we'll take out the Ciara now. Dude, your Masha procs a lot too. What the hell is up with that? Your Masha's just like, I'll go 70 times. Why not? I should have had this one, man. I should have had this one. Freaking Masha, like 7 procs to start the fight. Okay, get rid of that Lauren. There we go. But I think it's too late here. I don't think I can kill the Masha. Oh, wait, maybe. Maybe I can. Bye, Shackers. Can we dismount? Dismount. Oh, that was close, though. That was close. Goodbye. Yeah, Sinner, we just covered the dev notes on stream. Lucky. He says lucky on both. Lucky on both sounds like a challenge. I actually feel like I was unlucky on both. You were procking like crazy, bro. You can't proc that much every time. See, look at that. I won both of them instantly. What happened? Did you take your defenses away? Okay, let's try this again. That was weird, guys. I got like just no defense. It was just like auto win. All right, let's try this again. So we're going to hit you there. Oh, oh, man, I just screwed that up. All right, we'll try and recover. All right, no. I got to do that again. I was like watching stream and I screwed that up. Okay. So it's an auto-win team if you use it properly. You have to actually attack buff and not attack without the attack buff. So if you're wondering, the Chloe is 288. Alright. Tap the monkey. Attack buff. So I think your Harmonia actually has some artifacts, doesn't she? Kill the monkey. Yeah, see, this time I'm going to get to hit you. Oh, no, I'm not. Damn you. Fine. We're going to do it this way. There we go. See, now I got immunity. You can't defense break me. You know what? Let's take the invincibility. Now I'm just trolling. Now I'm just trolling. I don't even need to attack you. We're just going to let that damage over time do its work, bring you down. We'll do this. Uh-oh. Wow. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have trolled. That was close. Okay. Oh, I shouldn't have healed right there. But maybe there's enough. Can we get it? Ah, no, I shouldn't have healed. That was a misplay. If I don't heal, I kill. Alright, we're going to take out the Ciara. Hey, Greg, how you doing, bro? And if I don't heal, I could have healed the bub right there, too. Definitely a misplay. But even so, we're good. Hey, Mazda, how you doing? That's awesome, Sinner. I'm glad you're happy about it. All right, so are you still going to call it Lucky Morg? Is it still lucky? Okay, guys, so we are going to do, this is the last, yeah, I said Morg, not Mark. So Jason in our guild is Morgy. Okay, guys, the drawing is open. So here we go. Max entries are 5. Entry cost is 5. I did, Machiavelli, I did check the dev notes. We went over those. So, guys, whoever wins this raffle gets to drive the next 10 minutes of content on stream. This is the last one of this specific raffle I'm going to do on this stream. So if you want to drive it for specific content, be sure to enter. It's just so you guys know, you get 50 points an hour for chilling in stream. Morgie, have a great night, bro. See you tomorrow. I'm going to give you guys, as long as it takes me to do these 3 rivals to enter. After the, Greg, so you type exclamation points. There you go. And keep in mind, this is only, I think, the second stream with the bot. So if you didn't make the last stream, or if you just got into this stream, you wouldn't have any points yet. But you get 50 points an hour. It gives points every 5 minutes. Hey guys, I'm C2. I am C2. So it does go all the way up to legend. I think, Greg, let me see. Did you, no, you don't have a rank yet. So it's supposed to have additional ranks for channel members as well. I set them all up. It took forever. But I don't know if it's actually working for existing channel members or if it only works for people who upgrade on stream. So I need to check that. It's a maximum of 5 entries, sir. Maximum of 5 entries. So this is only the first stream. People don't have that many points yet, so I've been trying to keep it low and keep it fair so everybody gets a chance. I love that Vile Odin. Oh, don't love that Vile Tyrannus, though. Come on. All right, let's take care. Oh, I should have bombed the Lydia. I'm not even paying any attention. All right, let's kill you. Let's take your defense buff and give you attack break. And now let's kill you both and then auto out. And on that note, giveaway is closed, guys. So the final raffle winner of the night is Konstantinos, who upgraded at the last moment, and the upgrade pays off as he wins the, the giveaway. All right, bro, so you get to drive the next 10 minutes of content. You tell me what you want to see. If it's Monster Spotlight, RTA, Siege Team, I mean, whatever it is. Ooh, Windham Bison. Windham Bison. I don't even remember what he does. But yeah, bro, you tell me whatever you'd like to see. And this is the system, obviously, that we're going to be using for account reviews in the future as well. You know what? I think that Rika's the danger here. So let's not strip her. Thank you, Barbara. Good job. Since I don't know what Windham Bison does, we're going to bomb him. Oh, we didn't do enough. We might be finding out what he does. No, there we go. Ooh, Rika derped. That was nice. And we should be able to auto out from there. So Konstantinos wants to see let's see. Can we Lucian? No, I'm not going to buy arena invitations. Okay. You won. You get to pick. There goes air server, but it held up for a while this time. You get to pick what content we do for the next 10 minutes, bro. Whatever game content you want to see, we can do. Yeah, we covered the auto notice battle on stream already. I'll go ahead and do one RTA match to give you a couple minutes to decide, and then you'll be wrapping up the. Oh, we've got 2 Konstantinos in here with the exact same names. That's gonna get confusing. Oh, this is toxic already. Wow, this is toxic already. All right, I can't let him have the Ciara. Vigor, I guess. Who opens with Gianna Hathor? Arena defense building. Okay, we can work on that. Yeah, we can do that. Wow, okay, so turn cycling. He's turn cycling the Hathor. That makes sense. Okay. So we definitely need the Meihu Wang. I'm actually thinking about banning the Lauren, but that seems kind of silly. Oh, you know what? Let's do this. I didn't bring any immunity. What the hell was I thinking? Crap. I was going to pull the Tetra there, and then I changed my mind at the last minute. Yeah, so he brings the Veligil. That's smart. I screwed that up. Oh, man. That was such a... That was... That was such a bad play on my part. Alright. It's got to be the Hathor, right? I guess we just got to take our licks. It's got to be the Hathor. Let's take the defense buff, actually. This is a loss, though. That was such a bad play on my part. That was like a legit, just terrible draft on my part. This is why you never do. This is why you never do RTA on stream. I play so bad on stream. Hey Vipin, how you doing, bro? By the way, Vipin, I sent you a message in Discord. I don't know if you saw it or not. Oh, that's so toxic. I was tempted to protect the Rika, but the Rika can't do anything against the Velajul anyway, so we'll protect him. Man, this is so toxic. This is so toxic. Oh, and she got the soul buff. Oh, man. So he's dead. Yeah, I should have quit out on the draft. Like, seriously, there's no chance here. Yeah, Tetra would have been much better RoboKit. That's why I said the plan was to draft Tetra, and I changed my mind at the last minute. And it was just, I don't know what I was thinking. It's just it was a bad play. That's all it was. So guys, I was literally one unlucky proc from G2 today, and talk about getting crushed. I lost 2 in a row before stream, and I think I've lost like 5 out of 6 on stream. So I was like right on the edge of G2, and now I'm like 50 points away. Okay, so then after this one, we're gonna go. Ooh, that's kind of toxic too. All right. We're going to bring in the demon this time. And I think we're going to bring in Tetra first. Yeah, I figured the Poseidon was coming. Okay, so we've got double... Okay, so we've got double strip. His only real damage is actually Ciara's the ban here. Can't stun me. We're gonna do this, and Ciara's the ban. Yeah, so imagine that view. If he doesn't pull the Gianna, then you can ban the Tiana. But once he's got double strip, banning the Tiana doesn't help enough. Unless I was bringing in like my triple revenge Vertihile, then you ban the Tiana and try and get that revenge proc, but... Max resistance for the not win. Alright, who do we... I guess we're most worried about you. Wow, that was a strong Tiana. I did, Kumar. We covered that on stream. I think a lot of people are very excited about it. Huh. Alright, we gotta do this. Oh, that proc wrecked me. I did, Rafi. I covered it already, actually. Yeah, that's over. That's over. All right. So, arena defense was Konstantinos' request. So we're going to move over to AD. Now, there's basically two kinds of there's three kinds of defenses that you can run. And since Shacky's gone, let's turn the puppy cam off. So there's three primary kinds of defenses. One is where you're actually attempting to outspeed the opponent and just nuke them out. Raz Gaming, so I don't know, I'm going to be talking about Arena a little bit now. Honestly, your rank is going to be based more off of offense than defense, but I don't know that I could do, I don't usually do, direct one-on-one account help. Unfortunately, it's just tough for me to find the time for that, along with everything else. So, for Arena defense, basically what you're looking at, you know what, I think we're going to start with the easiest type of defense first, and rather than me building them all, it's probably easier if I just go through some and show it to you off of other people's defenses. So, this first type of defense right here, actually that's just not a very good defense, we'll ignore that one. That one's not very good, we'll ignore that one. Okay, here's one of the more common meta defenses you'll see. This is basically, obviously Triton has 116 base speed, so what they're doing is trying to prevent you from outspeeding them to just Lucian them. They're also running double fire. So when you're building your AD, you have to think about what kinds of AOs people use. One of the most common AOs is just going to be Lucian, right? There's a couple of different kinds of Lucian AOs. You can do something like what I have right here, which is the Leo Bastet double Lucian. You could do something with a speed lead, so we could go like Samant, Bastet, Lucian, and then usually the Lucian is super fat, so you would have some sort of attack bar buffer, right? So you would do like Samant, Bastet, Taeon, Lucian. Now in this case, your Taeon should be in triple fight. Your Samant is probably in, got at least one fight set and so on, so you're trying to make your Lucian super fat. Another option with this type of comp now, by the way, guys, is going to be the Fire Chun-Li, which I know I've got her. She's not built, obviously. She here? No, that's the other one. It's this one, right? So we get Fire Chun-Li, who actually adds attack speed and critical rate, plus an attack bar booster. Dova, as GameStar said, that's another option. Kabila, so there's quite a few different ones. But here's the point. The point is that you need to think about what types of offenses people use most commonly. And then when you're building your defense, you're building it to counter those offenses. So we know that Lucian is super common, be it with Bernard, be it with Dova, Kabila, be it with Fire Chun-Li, whatever the case may be, we know that they're going to be Lucianing, right? So maybe this Triton right here with that 116 base speed, maybe he's 330 speed. And if I can't outspeed him, what's my next option? My next option, if I have a Leo, is to use the Leo to stop him. So how do you stop this Leo from beating you? You put will runes on your Triton. Hey, Ander, I appreciate that. So let's go in right here. We're going to take a look and see if this Triton has will runes or not. If the Triton has will runes, I probably lose. If it doesn't, I probably win. No will runes means I can come out, I can attack bar reduce it, and that's going to allow me to cut because everything else is slower than my Bastet, which now allows me to double Lucian this team. You'll see my second Lucian is in will runes so that he can't get stunned by the Samant. And wow, that Rika actually survived and did some serious damage, but it won't matter because he's got no HP over there. Oh, and see, this is why you don't like Violent Rakan, guys. He procced, but he didn't heal, and we were able to just wipe him out. Okay, so as you're building your defenses, we saw that defense right there. The concept is that Triton's going to act first to stop people from outspeeding you, and he's going to strip you. And then obviously the Rika is there to do a lot of damage. Now the Rakan, he's there to kind of counter AoE attacks. I like Jean or some sort of control better in that spot, but the Rakan works. However, that defense was missing will runes. So if you're going to build a defense with the intention of outspeeding, make sure you put will runes on your fastest monster. Now, let's look at some of the other defenses out here. So here's another one. This is, oh, I didn't actually mean to attack that. My finger slipped. But this is an older meta one. Awesome, Ander. Actually, I'm almost done streaming. It's 2 a.m. here. I started late, so... so this is an older defense. That Tiana now is actually in will runes, so she's going to outspeed me. I can't do anything with my Leo, so she's going to be able to cut. Now, if I was using my normal team right here, I would have beaten that because the Tiana has such a low base speed. Hey, Virgio, how you doing? Actually, we still managed to get a turn back, so can we kill that Ritesh? We came close. Oh, I didn't know you stream, Ander. Are you Twitch? Oh, nice, bro. Send me the link. I'll try and check you out if we're not streaming at the same time. That happens a lot. I wind up streaming at the same time as other people, but I'd like to check it out. Okay, that's going to lose anyway. We don't care about that. But yeah, so you guys can see the difference, though, between having the will runes and not having the will runes, right? Now, the first type of defense, I did, Virgio. We covered that on stream, yeah. So the first type of defense is the Triton defense that aims to outspeed you and then control you. So you'll usually see like Triton and Rika. If they don't have Rika, they might use Bellanes or vice versa. A lot of times you'll see a Jean in there. The second type of defense is one that just tries to outspeed and nuke you. Now in this case, the Savannah's got 108 base speed. You know that Savannah's going to be super fast. They're running a 33 speed lead. They're running a Bastet. Now the odds are that I can probably outspeed this team because we're only in C2 if I use my faster Bastet, and then I'll be able to get in front of that Savannah. But if I were to try and use my Leo Lucian here, what would happen? Even if I reduce the attack bar of that Bastet, the Savannah is going to act and cut in front of me. And then the Savannah does have strips, so this team right here, you can't Leo at all. Now, could I use this team? Possibly. This would allow me to do like an AoE strip. It would allow me to do an AoE silence, but I've got nothing to deal with that Miho. That's why you see so many Mihos on defense, is because you need to be able to deal with two different types of threats. I need to be able to deal with the Miho who can't be critical hit, but I need to be able to dismount the Savannah quickly. So using a bomber, obviously having Ciara is amazing, but you don't have to limit it to Ciara. You could use Cian, you could use Malaka, whatever. You could use any bomber. You could also use your own Rika, for example, to deal with that Miho, because there's no immunity on the enemy side, right? So if I were to do this, but then I just drop out the Triton, and I put in Rika instead, for example. Hey, Samuel Rodriguez, thanks for subscribing, bro. So let's take a look at how this would do. Yeah, you could use Blution, basically. Oh, that's awesome, Kumar. Yeah, I haven't really used... Oh, man, see, I needed the Triton for the strip over there. He's got will runes up. Good for him. But we're still going to take all the attack bar away from the Savannah and from the Vanessa, which is the important part here. So now we're actually going to just basically kill the Miho without even dotting it. We got the Savannah dismounted, so the first threat, being the Savannah, is dealt with pretty much. Even though she can do some big damage, now that her skill 3 is gone, we're okay. We'll go ahead and silence everybody. And then we've got lots of ways to deal with this Miho. The Bastet could deal with it. My Rika had no crit rate. I've got a few different counters for the, so Kamoon or Molly Vigor Skogel. So those are really different teams. But against like Kamoon Vigor Skogel, one team I've been using a lot is Trassar Cian Skogel, which obviously not everybody has Trassar, but the Trassar is really kind of redundant. You don't necessarily need it. It's just basically the Cian and the Skogel that you're using there. The Trassar, I'm using it because it's speed tuned, but anything else that will do some fluff damage will work. Another thing that you can use is you could just mirror it if you have higher rune quality. I've got like 4 or 5 different counters that I've worked on. Not all of them are 100%. That's why you see so many of the KVS in Siege Defense. So for example, I use Orochi Yen Cichlid. That team wins for me about 70% of the time, which is not a great win rate. But it would win more if I built those monsters more for PvP. Right now, 2 of them are actually built for PvE, so they don't have enough HP. But yeah, those are a few different counters I would use. Yeah, Naresh, we actually covered that on stream earlier. I did see the auto battles coming out. Right now we're covering some arena defenses. Yeah, so my Emissetti is too slow to deal with that team. I could re-rune it, I just haven't yet. I've mostly haven't been using... since we moved into G3 Siege, I really haven't been using my copper team. It's just... There's no G3 Siege defenses really that you can copper. Okay, so the first type of team, as I mentioned, is the one that aims to outspeed and control you. The second type of team is that just super fast nuke you out team. We just did the best at Savannah. Another option of a fast nuke you out team, which is going to be hard to find in Conqueror, would be a Lucifer team. You might see something like Lucifer, Bastet, Leo +1. Other options could be like a Ciara Shayna Martina team. This team right here, you know that Gianna is going to be disgustingly fast, but it's actually honestly a pretty easy counter. All you do is just drop out... Actually, I'd rather use the Odin, so we're going to drop out the Barber for the Tetra, and it becomes a pretty easy counter. So their idea on this team... Of course, I had Tetra first, and then I lost her. Their idea on this team is largely just to flex their LD5s, but basically they're planning on outspeeding you. It's probably a 300 plus speed Gianna, probably a 300 plus speed Bastet, but there's just not enough over there because the Bastet would actually have to derp and defense break me in order for that ragdoll to kill anything. And as it was, I actually wound up outspeeding him, which is kind of sad. No, I don't want to say it like that, but he has the 33 lead. I had the 24. So he did cut. There we go with the Gianna stuns. Now we're just going to go ahead and take that attack buff from the Ragdoll. So he got his defense break. The Ragdoll may or may not. Yeah, no, the Ragdoll is actually not going to be able to kill my Ciara because she gets a turn. We'll take care of this Vanessa. Ad weight, it has to do with base speed. So people use Bernard because you still need high enough base speed to boost your Resurger. What they do is probably put their Resurgers on triple fight, so the Resurger is not going to be as fast. Like Taeon, I think he has a base speed in the 90s, where Bernard's base speed is 111. Anyway, you get the idea, guys. So when you're building your arena defense, the biggest piece of advice I can give you is honestly think about how you would attack it yourself. And if it's easy to beat, like this team, I honestly could have autoed from much earlier on just by throwing in the Tetra, because Gianna without a Tetra, Gianna without a Ciara, without some sort of bomb detonator, is hard countered by Tetra for the most part. He had a couple of defense breaks in there with the Ragdoll, but even if I lost a battle, it wouldn't have been a big deal. Even if I lost a monster, it wouldn't have been a big deal. So as you're building your defense, if you're trying to nuke out the other side and beat them, think about what you would use to counter yourself. I would actually have rather have seen like probably a Miho than that Gianna. Although mostly I would have rather seen a Ciara than the Vanessa. But obviously if he had Ciara, then Ciara would have been there. The other thing he could have done would be some sort of strip or immunity. Well, the Gianna gives you strip, but like... Bellanes would have been great in that team with the Gianna. Rika would have been great in that team with the Gianna. It's just that that particular team didn't fit together well. So, here's another option. You can see there's probably a super fast Orion. We're using the Leo so they don't have to use a speed lead, and then they've got control and defense break. This is, believe it or not, I think this is a better defense than the double LD defense we just beat. There's no immediate hard counter to this defense the way there is with the Gianna one. Now, this is another defense that's just aiming to not be Lucianed. So Jabronsky, Air Server worked great for me on my other computer, but since I moved to a dedicated streaming computer, it does give me a lot of problems. I think the main thing is this is a very old computer, and I'm not sure if I might be having some like weaker Wi-Fi in the green room that I set up. So I've had a lot of problems with Air Server on this computer, but I had no problems with Air Server beforehand. Okay, here's another example of a control team. This is more the one I was talking about earlier. So the Triton is going to strip you with that high base speed, and then the Rika and the Xzandro control you. This is just kind of an LD5 flex. I'm looking for a very specific defense. Now, here's another one. This one is a very deceptive team, by the way. It's going to be a super fast Orion. This team's actually more effective than it looks. Okay, now the next thing that you can do is a stall team. A stall team is just one that's going to take too long, so people don't want to attack you during rush hour. If you look at this team right here, this team is going to be brutally hard to Lucian. I can almost guarantee you that Molly is on Nemesis, so we're going to go ahead and just take a loss right now and show you the odds are that Molly's on Nemesis. It's going to do a big AoE heal, plus he's got the Triana. I cannot just quickly cleave this team. Now, I could beat this team more slowly, but I can't beat it quickly. So we proc the Molly Nemesis with the Leo, and then obviously the Ragdoll gave everybody attack bar as well. The Xingshi right there, he got the stun, so I'm already in like a bad choice. I managed to get the stun right there, but Greg, I would probably take Samanth as the scarier lead, but I think that, I mean, they both work, but I would probably take the Samanth, to be honest. Wow. So that Triana is actually built with a defense rune. That's the only reason I was able to kill it, is they're using a defense rune when it should be on HP. So in that defense, that Triana should have been triple HP. It doesn't matter if she's slow. All that matters is that she can survive, and my Lucians are crap, guys. I mean, they're legit crap. Compared to... Okay, so they're not... I mean, my Lucians are alright, but compared to people who use Lucian in Arena, because I don't use Lucian in Arena, but if I was building a fat Lucian, it would be... I mean, this is not a good fat Lucian. It's like 12, 13k cards. Here's the other one. So these are not cleave Lucians, so for that Triana to die, it was built on a defense rune. Okay, this is the other one I was looking for. So anything with a Halphus is another type of stall defense. So basically those are your options. You can build a defense. If you're super fast, you can build a defense to try and outspeed and kill the enemy and get a lot of win rates. If you're not super fast, then you can build, or if you don't have like great cleave monsters, you don't have a Savannah or whatever, then you can build a Triton Rika Xzandro type defense to try and control and grind down the enemy. And if you don't have that, then you build a stall defense. You can use a Halphus. Use things like Harmonia. Juno, that's the other one I was looking for. Xingshi Juno is one of the most annoying stall defenses. I don't know if I'll find one in C2. Largely because it's just so strong, it tends to go straight up to Guardian. This is another one that's intending to outspeed and kill you. I don't think this one can outspeed me, though. Because that Martina should be going first. If the Savannah's going first, then... yeah, if the Savannah's going first, yeah, I'd be able to outspeed that one. So from here, we're going to go ahead and just strip the Vanessa. Ooh, nice little proc. And we can't do anything right here, but go ahead and kill the Martina, and then we can just auto out from there. Okay, so let's see here. Don't understand crit effects on artifacts. So, Elliot, crit rate increasing effect on artifact. What that means is that if you have a monster who gives you a critical buff, that critical buff gives you an additional 30% crit rate. So, for example, Chilling gives the team a crit buff. When you get the crit buff, you get an extra 30 crit rate. So, if your crit rate was 70 and you buff yourself with Chilling, now your crit rate's 100. But if your crit rate was 50 and you buff yourself with Chilling, now your crit rate's 80. So let me pull out Chilling. So we look right here. My Chilling has a 59 crit rate. So when he does his buff, it goes to 89. But we've got crit rate increasing effect by 13% on this artifact. So I get another 13% of the 30%, which is another basically 4%. So instead of going to 89, I go to 93. So this artifact is giving me an extra 4 crit rate when this buff is up. So Greg Cooper says, in an ex-Triton Jean, in a Triton Jean Rika team is... Okay, we talked about that. Yeah, remember, Molly's glancing is only 20%, and like that team we looked at earlier, the idea was that the Ragdoll's going to boost the team to prevent a cleave. Hey, Mark Jansen, thanks for stopping by the stream. Yeah, exactly, Elliot. It's one of my least favorite ones, because there aren't a whole lot of crit buffs out there. So here's a team. This one, to me, makes a little bit less sense. This team is very cleavable. The idea here is they're just, again, they're trying to stall. You've got the Molly and the Harmonia, so if your cleave fails, then they're going to cause you problems. But you can cleave this team in 6 different ways, and it's just not a very solid defense. So Molly herself, since the buff, Molly is super strong, but she's not like an auto-win monster by herself. You have to put her in a comp that makes sense. So here we're just going to proc the Nemesis if there is any. There was no Nemesis. And since there was no Nemesis, we're just pretty... Oh, actually, there was Nemesis. I guess we just didn't hit hard enough with the Leo. But even so, this should still... Yeah, I mean, there you go. So even with that 25% passive, we still wiped out the team. Well, she's just going to violent herself back to full, isn't she? There you go. So GameStar, how to counter Halphus and Xing She? There's a couple of ways. Myth, yes, I did actually already cover the repeat battle notice. So I know a lot of people are very excited about it. To summarize, because a lot of people came into stream later and asked about it. I do have some concerns about the impact it'll have on the long-term, I guess, health of the game. I do hope... I've been on games in the past where auto battle was a part of it, and people were less engaged. So I'm really hoping that it doesn't... And Com2Us has said their concern is that they're afraid people will disengage. So I'm really hoping it doesn't result in people disengaging. I am happy to have it. Obviously, I work full-time, and it will be nice to have less distraction. Instead of pressing... You know, it's actually been nice on the slower dungeons also. The biggest thing, though, is in the short term, I know a lot of people are excited for it, so I think it'll give the game a really good short-term boost. I just hope that there's no long-term repercussions from it. That would be my take on it, so it's kind of like a mixed bag for me. Okay, so we covered pretty much all the arena defenses that you'll see commonly, and then, so GameStar asks how you counter Halphus and Xing She. Since I just got Halphus, guys, I just got Halphus this month, we're going to go ahead and do a Halphus Xing She, and I'll show you how to counter it. So we got Xing She. The only thing I don't have is Juno, and Juno is really key to this team, but we can only use what we have. So without the Juno, who would be my best stripper here? Probably Triton. And my Triton's in Despair, so that's going to work all right. So we use the... Oh, there you go. So you asked about air server. There's our crash. It's probably crashing about once an hour. Okay, so we're going to go Xing She, Triton, Halphus, and then I guess Miho maybe, or... No, Camilla. Actually, Camilla, this would be a really annoying stall defense. So then you don't need the Triton. What you need is like probably Vigor. No, because you need a different attribute than Camilla. So let's see here. All right, let's start with the Camilla, and then let's also put in that Halphus, and then we'll take a look at what our options are here. So we're going pure stall, so Harmonia is the obvious answer right there. She's not cleavable, and she's got her Unwanted Harmony. So where is she hiding? Anybody? There she is. Okay, there's the Harmonia. Okay, so here's an example of a super obnoxious stall defense. Matter of fact, let's just leave that one out for a little while. So we're going to go ahead now. Now, obviously, not everybody's going to have these monsters. So what I want you guys to think about is just conceptually the role that these monsters play. Now, I use Odin to counter Halphus because he can one-shot Halphus. If you don't have a Odin, you're just looking for a big defense nuker. You could legitimately use a copper. All you want to do is make sure you one-shot him. If you can't one-shot him, then use a very high accuracy heal blocker. If he can't heal, then the invincibility will wear off, or you could use a very high accuracy stripper. Hey Gabrielle, how you doing? So here's the Camilla runes. Wow, she actually has an artifact. Not a very good one, but she has an artifact. I think this rune, yeah, I still need to, these runes aren't like very well grinded or anything. She's not skilled, you can see, so I don't use her a lot. Here's the Halphus. His runes are garbage, guys. Don't laugh at me. I just couldn't, I don't have runes without speed. I didn't expect to get Halphus. And so this is like the worst Halphus in the game right now. But I will make him better. I will make him better. I'm going to be farming for Despair runes with no speed and resistance. I just never farmed for them before. So he's actually on triple HP, and I couldn't make him any slower than this. So, Elliot, I actually agree with you. I think it's a good system compared to repeat battle in other games. I was kind of hoping that they would limit the number of repeat battles. I feel like the fact that it's unlimited is what makes me nervous. If it was like 100 or 200 a day. But I guess the counter argument to that is people like me who do farm a ton might wind up getting a bigger advantage because people would rely so heavily on the auto battles that they would never do the 1x1s. So, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I think if it brings in more players, then it's a great thing. Com2Us has been doing an amazing job with the content updates this year. They're obviously in it for the long haul, which is something that you can't say about all mobile game developers. So I am not going to be down on this by any means. I'm excited to have the feature for myself, and I'm just going to trust that the developers are going to continue to monitor it and do what they can to help the game grow, because ultimately that's what we all want to see, is a large player base and see the game grow. So yeah, I mean, I guess you could say it's just, for me, like I said, it's a very mixed bag. I'm not like overly excited, but I am happy that it's here. Okay, so Vipin says, suggestion, minimize the dungeon while farming and do other stuff like rune management and pop-up result and repeat. Well, so Vipin, that's actually exactly how they're doing it. That is exactly what they're doing, is you can dungeon farm in the background so that you can go through other parts of the game. The only thing you can't do is any form of battle. Okay, so I forget now who actually asked how to handle the Xingshi and the Halphus, but this is the team that I use. And again, guys, I know it uses Premium Net 5, so if you don't have them, just think about the roles that these monsters are using. Basically, the Odin is serving an ignore defense role, so you can use anything that can do 60,000 damage. I'm using attack bar reduction, or trying to attack bar reduce with the Barbara, so you can use a Lauren in that case. And we get resisted twice, of course, so that's going to slow this fight down quite a bit. Michael, my Halphus is garbage. I just pulled him. Like, literally, I just pulled him a couple of days ago, and he is garbage. You can use Tessarian, but I find Tessarian to be really unreliable there, because you're talking about every Halphus in the game except for mine is built on max resist. And I just generally wouldn't trust Tessarian there. Ooh, we missed the crit too. Wow, talk about a crappy demo here. All right, can we get... No crit there. Nice little proc at least. Okay, so we're going to just lay this bomb on Camilla and leave it there for the moment. Oh, stop the Camilla proc. Generally, I just don't use Tessarian a lot, and Tessarian's a good monster, but again, the problem for me is he's not fully skilled up, and I just don't like using monsters that are unskilled. I find that you wind up with better... Wow, how many bombs did Sierra miss, guys? I'm going to show you my Sierra stats after this, and you're going to be like, how did she miss so many bombs? Okay, so we're going to test that again. That didn't go smooth. It won, obviously, but here you go. 82% accuracy. It's not like it's a garbage Ciara. Low crit rate. Obviously, I build my Ciara tanky, but 82 accuracy, guys. Missing every bomb. But yeah, so if you're struggling with the Xingshi and the Halphus, what you're looking for is basically some sort of ignore defense to one-shot the Halphus, some sort of attack bar reduction and control. There you go, the Harmonia resisting again. But this should take her out. You want to get that Harmonia out of there fast just in case things go wrong. Like, that's the second straight fight that my Odin missed the crit on the Halphus. And then unfortunately Bastet did proc the Halphus, but we're okay now. So we're actually going to just attack bar boost here, I think. Work on the Xingshi a little bit more. We're going to lay the first bomb on the Halphus. No, we're not! The other thing that you can do is double bomb the Halphus. If you're using a bomber, you just don't proc the first one, but you have to land the bombs in order to do that. Yeah, seriously. Kali. Okay, can we lay a bomb here? We cannot. Okay. There you go. And the Halphus is actually only 89 resistance against the Ciara 82 accuracy, so go figure. But yeah, and you just get down to the Camilla, and I mean this team's probably never gonna lose, but it's just usually it's faster when I'm not missing everything. But yeah, so I mean that's the basic idea though. You want to control the Harmonia, kill the Harmonia first. You want to ignore defense on the Halphus. Now this time I'm gonna proc the Halphus intentionally and just show you the other way you deal with him. Wow, Barbara's still missing. Okay, so let's go ahead and just proc this Halphus right now. Hey, we landed a bomb. There we go. Can I steal the invincibility? No. So one thing you can do is steal the invincibility off of him while he's below 50%. And the other thing you can do is heal block him. So I bet you I don't land the heal block either. Yeah. Okay, and then the last thing you can do would be to strip him, except my Barber just got dismounted, so I can't strip him either. So this one's probably going to lose now. Hey, Keck. Yeah, you are very late, bro. Actually, we're just about wrapped up here, unfortunately. Alright, let's just lay the bomb on Camilla. Now, you can lay bombs on Camilla, guys, and just don't attack her again, and the bomb will detonate in 2 turns. But if you attack her, then the bomb is going to go away from her passive. So now we'll lay a second bomb on Camilla. Now I can just detonate. Hopefully this will kill the Halphus. We didn't crit, so it won't kill the Halphus, but we did get the Camilla. Greg, next stream is probably... what is today? Today's Wednesday, right? Yeah. Next stream is probably tomorrow. I'm not positive yet if it'll be tomorrow or Friday, but I do plan on streaming once or twice more this week. So I'm going to stream, and then we have, let's see, then we have the giveaway stream next weekend as well, and I think we have a big summoning session on that stream. There you go. So I actually stole the immunity from the Halphus that time. And we can go ahead, we'll just lay a second bomb, and there you go. You can double bomb the Halphus as well. So there's a bunch of different ways to deal with him. You just have to make sure you bring something in where you're prepared. Alright guys, we're gonna lose, I think, what, oh, we're not, wow. Hey guys, looks like Auto Farm is coming right now. They only put World Arena under maintenance if the update is coming, so I think Auto Farm is coming by the end of the hour. So I guess to wrap the stream, did you say within the hour, Machiavelli? I know you said it was coming. I must have missed your chat then. Yeah, Auto Farm is probably coming in about 23 minutes. That would be my guess. By the way, guys, Dark Doll Seam, utter garbage. Just throwing that out there. I did test him out. He's just not good, but... Constantinos is using Xingshi, Fermi, and Tyrannus Harmonia. You can cook and not have to clean your hands every minute. Alright guys, I think that's it for today's stream then. I was going to do one more RTA to wrap it up, but let's see, can we do I wonder if I can jump up into Guardian Arena real quick and see if we can find like a toxic LD or something like that. I always like to wrap the... Oh, you know what? Here's what we can do. Here's what we can do. We're going to wrap it up with Bub on stream. Can I survive this one? Would it work? That Nephthys is a problem, but I think we can. Alright, so here we go, guys. This is a team I've been screwing around with. It's obviously not reliable. It is definitely not reliable, but it is kind of fun to mess around with. So we're going to do this to wrap up the stream. As we're wrapping up, just remember, guys, if you enjoyed the stream, please hit that like button. It helps out the creators a lot. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, please absolutely go ahead and subscribe. And then there's our Discord server I'm actually going to put that in chat, so please feel free to join the Discord server. It's a lot of fun. We've got a bot in there where you can see the runes of any of mine or Ace's monsters. We run it together. And then the last thing I'll mention, which I mentioned earlier, is the Aces of War family is expanding. We did just open our second guild. It's Kings of War. It's a mid G1 guild. It's going to be try-hard, so it's non-farming. And if you're interested in joining, it's on global server. So if you're looking for a guild on global server that's kind of try-hard, mid G1 level, we'd love to have you join. We got 10 spots open now, so the guild is filling up pretty quickly. Just message me on Discord if you're interested. Okay, so we did get the Bub to die. I wasn't actually sure we were going to be able to get him to die, but we did. So now we just got to wait for the enemy team to kill something. I'm not sure if they can, though. Kill my Perna! Do some damage! Why are you so weak? Where are your runes? Don't you have runes? All you do is stun. Well, there's... Okay, all I do is stun also. Jeez. That was a nice Samanth proc. Okay, go. Kill him. Kill him. Now just don't proc, Perna. Don't proc. There we go. Okay, let's finish off the Perna. That was so anticlimactic. But we got the Bub content out, right? Alright, let me find a team that would be more fun to use this Bub team against. So Samanth is a new toy for me. He's not skilled up yet. For those of you who actually saw the summoning session video I did a few days ago, you saw the recap of when I got Samanth at the end. If Bub's passive had no revive on enemies killed. So the thing for Bub, for me, it's that 5-turn cooldown on the passive really does limit him. So I feel like he should get an instant turn and not just 100% attack bar. That's the biggest buff I feel like he needs, is he really needs an instant turn on Resurrect. Okay, here we go. Here's a little bit of toxicity. There's no actual damage on that team, though. It's obnoxious, but it's not actually going to kill you. So what we're looking for is like a Zerath or some sort of light damage dealer that could take out the Bub. There's another obnoxious team. That's just obnoxious. I don't know what that's doing in Conqueror 3. That won't kill Bub. That might kill Bub. Here you go. Yeah, but there's no strip on there. That team makes no sense. Oh, here we go. Tian Lang. This is what we're looking for. So this is actually a team that would be pretty annoying. You got the Tian Lang. You've got the Samanth and the Harmonia. So this is a team that could mess with you if you were cleaving it. Hopefully they have some decent runes. There we go. Ooh, fast Tian Lang. Comes out with the double stun. We're going to go straight into the Samanth. I want to get rid of the Samanth before my Perna is low attack bar in case he resets the skill. Team Mario, so yeah, I'm like mixed on the update. So I was talking about this earlier. I think I mean, it'll be nice to have auto farm, but I do worry that it'll cause people to disengage a little bit. But if there's going to be update packs and those packs have Devilmon, then I'm excited for the update. I live for Devilmon. That's the only thing I actually care about is Devilmon. Give me any pack with a Devilmon. So at this point, we're just waiting for something to die. All right, we're going to do a quick raffle. Hang on. We're going to do a quick and really stupid raffle. It's only going to cost you 1 point to enter. Here we go, guys. Whenever Bub comes back, you get to pick which monster he kills. It's a 1 point entry. It's just a quick and silly raffle. So I'm going to leave all these monsters alive right now. We're going to split it up here. There we go. Full team resurrect. Oh. Wow, that was a lot of revenges. Okay, so you get to pick between two. All right, let's see. Who is the winner? Machiavelli. Who are we going to kill? The Ritesh or the Harmonia? I didn't expect the Miho to revenge kill. And look at that. The Miho actually cut. So I'm going to kill the Ritesh, huh? Okay. Here we go. Ritesh is gone. All right, guys. Okay, I think that's gonna do it for today's stream, guys. Thank you guys for hanging out with me on stream. As always, appreciate it. I will probably stream tomorrow. It just depends if I have enough time to edit the video before. Andrew, yes, I did. We talked about it, and I do think the update is coming in the next 15 minutes because World Arena is under maintenance, by the way. So yeah, I'll probably be streaming tomorrow. I might do some account reviews this week using the bot. We'll see how it goes, but guys, I appreciate you hanging out on stream, and we'll see you next time.